Yes!
You broke.
Welcome to the third realm, live, where we will destroy cameras and equipment for money and profit and entertainment. Good job. I am your humble DM, destroyer of props and mechanical things. We have a bit of a new setup today. It's the first day of doing this. It's a round table. I know you can't really tell, but it's new for us. And our bard has been replaced. We have Fox Lestrange, Kyler Tides, Crom Pitsanti, Cloverfields. Everyone really has a interesting name. And introducing, whenever he comes over here, the fifth member of our bold, magical crew. Why don't you give us a brief introduction?
Oh. I am Phineas Farnell Andor, the first, second, and third, respectively.
First, second, and third.
Right.
Alright, so when we last left off in the third realm, the party was adventuring with Crom the Delightful in an attempt to get his murder circus back. Because here in the third realm, hobos have a circus.
I don't kill everybody, I say. That's not fair. I trap them in my circus and make them fight for money.
So you like to create murder hobos. Yeah, so they went investigating, if you call throwing people off their boat and throwing people off their land and generally just throwing people in general, investigation, looking for Raoul, who had absconded with his circus, as well as the town council of Swiftstream, the great metropolis of the third realm. And there they found the lair of a necromancer named Grix, a gnome that they had heard had gained Raoul's ear. And in his lair they fought some floating undead eye, and in a fit of just real intelligence, Crom, using his wondrous, magnificent mansion of whatever, created a little tower underground, and they all rushed inside the tower as the lair collapsed all around them. Which leads us to the inn, as always. Everyone here wakes up, sitting in a comfortable chair. There's a fire going on the hearth. There's a library. There's a bar. There's a gaming center. And while normally you would be seeing various entertaining characters hanging around, you see, standing on the table that you are all surrounding, is a man in black leather who looks at each of you and says, "There's no time for games. Get going. Now." And he walks towards the exit.
But I want a drink.
Shut up and go!
I finish sipping my brandy. And I go.
All right. He's by the door.
Oh, I'll follow.
Follow.
No time like the present.
No
Get it
time
done.
like the present.
Say please.
Oh no.
He looks at you, and he blinks, and he blinks again, and he's about to blink a third time, and you blink, and you find yourself standing right beside him by the door.
That was a little weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I
I don't like to do that usually. It was a little bit exhausting. Just get through the door.
Say please.
Please, bitch.
All right.
All right. Everyone goes through the door?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You're heading towards the silvery stream of reality, going left and going right. As you're going there, normally it's a silent trip, but this time, Mr. D, as you know him, turns to you and he says, "You guys have put yourself in a bit of a precarious position. I'm gonna have to send you to the exact moment I found you because I don't know how much longer you can last there. You know, you do have a rather impressive tower. However, it is underneath tons of earth and probably won't last very long."
How underneath the ground were we? I didn't notice us going down much.
You're underneath the ground in a tower that is buried underneath.
Well, how much underground?
It's about 30 to 40 feet.
Well, good thing my tower's 30 feet tall.
Yes, I know, but it still had 30 feet of dirt above. Shut up! Put your headband on. You're not this smart. Now you, Phineas. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Maximus Incestuous. I'm gonna give you guys a hand. And he hands you, little tiny person, both of you being halflings, a small stone. Those of you who know what they are, they're sending stones. And he says, I can't send to where they are because you weren't there, but I can send you close. And as soon as he says close, your eyes all become heavy, and when you wake up, the four of you, Fox, Kyler, Crom, and Clover, all hard C sounds except for Fox, are inside a pitch black, you know it to be a tower. You know there is a staircase there. You can't see it. You can see it. All the other, you may be able to see it, but you two can't. It's pitch black, and you hear Give me a d6. Give me a luck check. What'd you roll? And that's a 2. You
2.
see one of the walls bend in a little bit as the weight of the tower, or the weight of the dirt against the tower walls begins to bend it inside. Phineas, you brusquely wake up, give yourself a dust off. You find yourself in a light forest. There's a few trees around. You can see the edge of the tree perimeter, the tree line as it were. And just beyond the tree line, you see a extremely unnatural looking hill. It's about 30 feet high in the air. It's very abrupt. And there's on the sides of the hill, there's no grass. It's just dirt. Yeah.
As I'm waking up, I hear me. It goes, but wait, I didn't talk about what I'm good for saving them. All right.
I'll start with you.
All right. I'm standing at a hill, and I've got a rock of sending in my hand.
Yes.
All right. I know what this does.
So you hear, I know what this does. And you guys all hear it coming from his chest.
You okay?
Hello.
What does this do?
These two guys can't see what you're holding up because it's pitch black.
It looks like it talks.
All right. Fox, you are inside a creaking watchtower that you know to be buried under a mass amount of dirt. What do you do?
Well, first it's pitch black. I pull out my my little pebble that I keep on me at all times, and I cast light on it.
There you
See
go.
what's going on.
Hey! You can see inside that it is in fact a watchtower, 30 feet high with a spiral staircase going around to the top. You see a small section of one side of the wall is bent inwards. Give me a D10 roll there, Crom.
Does this tower have any torch scones, anything like that? Fire.
It's got torch scones, but there's one? Okay, so if you want to keep track, the east side of your tower has taken 1 point of damage.
You want a pencil? I'll grab you a pencil.
Awesome. Thank you.
There, but
There's no torches in it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
need another character sheet soon.
Pencil.
Okay.
That's okay. I like
We
that.
can do that after we do this whole online live stream. Alright, so you're going to cast light on a pebble?
Yep.
And then ponder for a little bit about what to do next, I'm guessing.
I think I have a good idea.
You think you have a good idea? Well, let's see what everyone else has to
But it
say.
only works for me.
Oh, it only works for you? Alright. So you figured out a way to get out, but let's see how you can maybe help anybody else. Kyler, you hear coming from your chest.
no, he's got the stone back out.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So
I don't like things talking inside.
Yeah, well, I mean, none of us do. Oh, that does really introduce a whole new level of kink to the third realm.
Wow.
Anyone with a really bassy
So
voice
has
would do
anyone
well.
actually started speaking back into it at all?
Yeah.
Have you?
He heard of what the fuck's this doing?
Okay.
Cool. So I heard, what the fuck's this doing?
Yeah, yeah.
And I go, it's playing my voice. Clearly, you responded. Now, the leather gentleman, which I do not remember his name, unfortunately, said you guys are in trouble. I'm standing in a forest, looking at a large amount of dirt.
That's probably us.
The dirt? I mean,
Well,
I know.
we're inside
but...
of the dirt.
Oh! Yes, below the dirt. Where are you belong? Anyways, yes, let's figure out how to get you out of the dirt.
Speaking, I'm gonna put my headband on.
Okay. Yeah.
We was about 30 feet down, right? So now, my tower is about 30 feet tall. So, we should just be able to go to the top and leave. If he might have to dig a little bit first. But there's a door up there. He just got to, clean off the dirt that's on the
You
top.
know there is no door at the top.
Right, I thought there was a door at the top.
Oh wait, no, sorry.
Sorry?
There is a door right like this. Yes.
Sorry.
There's no door on the sides. My mistake. There are turrets. There is a door that leads to the roof. You're right. Sorry. My mistake.
Sorry, might I interject?
Yes.
If you're displacing the dirt and it just expands, that 30 feet of dirt is just now directly on top of us.
Yeah.
It doesn't displace a side of
Am
it
I
to
hearing
the
this
scope.
through the stone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
They have
mean.
also gone downwards.
No, grows up.
Not all things grow upwards.
This thing does.
Give me an intelligence
I
check
bet you said that's to the barmaid.
Hey.
because this is intriguing here.
I'm waiting for it to roll. That's a 1?
1. You are confident that this thing is by the door on the roof is you can open that up and maybe you'll have about a foot of dirt. And you open that door and you'll have a little dusting and you can get right out.
Can I follow up his comment? That's what she said after you paid her to not talk about the embarrassment.
Yeah, it was her job to be attractive.
All right.
Wow.
Cloverfields. Trapped underground in the dark. You're half okay with this as it's dark, but you're half not okay with this as you're trapped.
Yeah. Is there any like this dirt that collapsed in? Is there any?
There is no dirt that collapsed in.
Okay.
Okay, as of right now, you're in this tower.
Yeah.
There is one. You're right. There is one door, like a hatchway, that leads to the roof. And then is there 1 or 2 doors on the bottom?
One door.
1 door on the bottom.
And it opens by command for me.
It opens by command from Crom.
Oh.
Does it open in or out? You're gonna want to say in because out won't do anything at this
In,
point.
yeah.
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 Okay. There you go.
I mean, I hope it doesn't
And
open
it- and
out,
if
because
it-
then the pinch hinges would actually be on the outside. That'd be super easy to break into.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it opens in, you can barricade it.
Anyway, yes, it opens in. Much more intelligent design that way.
So, do you know
You should open the door on the bottom,
what
and then the
that
dirt will
does?
sink in the bottom, and then
that
it'll
is more displacement than
be
it is
displaced from the sides, and then it'll.
It moves
Less dirt
unsecured
on top.
objects, I believe 15 feet.
I think unearthed dirt is an unhinged object.
That's not true.
Don't you?
I'd say, you know what? I think it's worth
Sure,
a try.
dirt is definitely
That is. Yeah, it is. You are like
10 feet.
just 100% against
So we go
this.
straight
Second
to the
natural
roof,
one of the
where
evening.
there's-
Wow.
I don't roll well.
Clap once, you clap once,
Okay.
and then I turn into a bear.
At this point, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna start, I guess, climbing up the dirt mound.
Okay.
And what the hell? Do I have anything?
We've got a bit of an idea.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the proof presentation to start pushing dirt, because I am not getting myself dirty. So
Okay.
I am using magic to push dirt right
You're
now.
using magic to push dirt. You're gonna be able to move about.
Apparently, regular prestidigitation
Yeah.
can lift 5 pounds.
You can move 7.5 pounds.
Sweet. I'm just
Yeah.
pushing it down
You're
the mound. Just
dusting it.
dusting
You're
it.
dusting the thing. All right.
Nice.
So
So
nobody hears that because why would you?
There's a village right there. Just go get them. They'll dig us out.
You see,
I feel like after the
Okay.
visit we just had, they're not going to dig us out. So
This one's onto something.
Thunderwave.
Didn't we
You
help
did
them?
violently threaten the mayor.
Didn't we help them though?
Didn't you try to
How?
feed them to your circus?
No,
I feel
Rail,
like
Rail,
Rail-
helped.
Helped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
he's not here.
Physically threatened the mayor.
They don't know that he's not here.
What's your plan?
Okay, so I have a plan for myself, but I think we come together.
So, Thunderwave displaces objects. Anything
Okay.
not tied down. I think upturned dirt is not tied down.
No,
for
it's
10
not.
feet.
Okay.
So we go to the top.
Okay.
As soon as one of us drops that hatch, Thunderwave, immediately followed by a Thunderwave, and then a bear digs us out.
I like it.
Okay.
Should be like 20 feet displaced, and then it's just another 10 feet or whatever the fuck's left on top.
All right. Yeah. Do it.
Or if it's 30 feet high, we could just wait until the remaining 10 feet just sort of falls through that hole, and then it's just an opening.
Climb
and
out.
we just climb
Actually,
out.
that'll give us a boost up to the door.
Yeah.
Well, sure, let's do it. We'll start walking upstairs.
All right. So they're gonna head upstairs.
I'm following. I like
Okay.
this idea.
You see 3 people walking upstairs. You're dusting at the top.
I am dusting.
You're dusting.
I'm just like essentially like pushing dirt, like so that way it falls down to start like uncovering it. So there's actually like I'm growing like a platform.
So are you standing at the top?
And I'm trying to like push dirt down to start making like a flat.
Okay, so when you get to the top, you notice that there is like a patch of grass that's about, what is it, like a 10 by 10 or 20 by 20? The base of the tower.
20 by 20.
So but like a 20 by 20, it's probably more like 15 by 15 because some of it would slope down. 15 by 15 patch of grass that you're standing on top of.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like you can
All right.
dust the dirt off the sides.
Oh, that is definitely not going to be effective at all.
Not even a little bit.
I'm gonna pull into the thing, just being like, "You guys moved an entire amount of dirt. There's grass up here. What the did you do?"
I'm gonna speak into the thing. I'm following him up.
Okay.
I had a little fortress, and then when I say build the wall, it turns into a big fortress. And we did that in a tunnel inside of an eyeball.
Well, is there a word to turn it off? I mean,
Yeah.
some of you might be crushed to death, but some of you might live.
Well, no, we can't be in it. Well, nothing can be in it.
Oh.
It just doesn't work to turn it off.
that includes the dirt.
Wait.
I'm gonna
Is this
eat-
a magical object?
Yeah.
Okay, just to make sure. Like Arcana. Would I know with an 11 that magical objects cannot be broken easily?
You're a bard, so yeah, you would know
Okay.
that magical objects can't be broken easily. That's
Okay.
true.
Magical objects cannot be broken easily. How the hell are you going to get out of this thing 30 feet below the ground?
We've got an
There's a
idea.
door.
How about you start being more productive instead of asking questions? Because we're the ones who are trying to get out of here, and if you're here to help, you're doing a pretty shit job of it.
All right.
That's not nice.
And I start singing into the piece to inspire them to do a good job.
Okay.
You want a performance check?
Yeah, I would love a performance check.
That's a 17 plus.
Okay.
I think you got it.
That's a
What?
25.
So you're just singing?
I've got my phantasmal piano out.
Okay.
And I'm just like
Time for an improv.
I'm singing. No. I'm absolutely singing "Candle in the Wind" right now.
Yeah.
Because one of you is gonna get stuffed out.
Goodbye, Magic Tower. Though you were fun to use, you did not last very long. All right. So
I'm singing right now.
you two reach the top.
Alright.
There is a trap door. It's got a handle on it. It will swing down when it opens.
Alright, so the handle's by itself. There's no chain like the way like stairs pull out from the attic.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Is it within arm's reach?
So
You are.
good idea.
It's right there.
I'm just gonna take some rope, tie it
Okay.
onto the handle.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I'm not directly underneath this fucking thing.
Okay.
Because that's a smart idea.
Yep.
And gonna get like about 10 feet back.
Okay.
I remembered I have a thing. It's the ring thing that pushes stuff back.
Ooh.
Yeah. The ring of the ram or whatever.
Okay.
I think I bought
Yeah.
it last time.
Sweet Jesus.
I was like, oh yeah.
How far can you push stuff back?
I believe it's 10 feet. I need to double
Oh,
check.
that might get all of it. That might get all 30.
What if we use Clover's ring to hold the dirt in place so it doesn't drop in on us, and then we thunderclap?
I think her ring works in like a push, not a hold.
But at least it's not dropping down on us. So in mid push, we can just keep the push.
I feel like they're about to give birth to a mountain.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they have to do it really precisely.
Yes.
You get like that first bubble and then the pop.
Okay. So, what are you doing here? Like, explain to me how this is going to work.
Well, like originally we were just going to drop it, and as soon as one of us dropped it, thunderclaps and
Yeah.
try to stop
Yeah.
most of
No,
the
I understand what
people.
you were going to do. Now I want to know what you were going to do. Like, not
But
was.
We'll
is.
We'll time it properly.
Yeah, depending on the specifics of the ring, the
Okay.
ring is now going to help us with the extra 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to pull it,
Yeah.
Kyler. You are also going to be casting Thunderclap.
But I will be the second thunderclap because I won't be fast enough
I'll be
to
the first.
You'll be
pull
the
it and
first
clap at the same
thunderclap.
I'll
time.
just pull it.
Okay.
So he's going to pull it. Thunderclap, Thunderclap,
Ring of the ring.
Ring of the Ram.
Yeah.
And that might work better actually because
Give me a luck check as you hear the walls creaking.
Sorry, if we push the 10 feet and then
What's that?
another 10
6?
feet, that's going to create an air
Nothing
bubble
happens.
for you to jump into to push.
That's true.
But
I
you're
like
going to be faster because there's shadow, I guess.
Yes, I can teleport. Struck. I like it.
This is gonna be really, really quick.
This is going to be
Like,
really,
it's gonna
really...
be like a boom. She's gonna be like.
All right, so
Goku
you guys are
sense.
trying to time this all at
Yeah.
the same time. Pulling it, Thunderclap, Thunderclap, Ring,
That's my ring sound.
and then what?
I mean, then what?
Climb out. Okay.
And then hope to God that's all the dirt.
That should be the
Otherwise-
remainder of the dirt. To
No.
away.
I
not
understand
the
what
dirt,
you're
I'm
trying
not-
to do here.
if that's not
I
the
just
dirt.
want to know, make sure I
I'm
understand it. Okay, so I'm going to want an intelligence check from everybody to get your timing right. Those of you casting spells, you can use a Knowledge Arcana.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 is good.
Thank God because I don't have Arcana.
Okay.
22.
22 is good.
You're not casting a spell.
16.
16 is good. Take 1 point of strength damage.
I take off my headband.
Okay.
10.
Then reroll.
No, okay, I put it back
Yeah,
on.
okay. Yeah. So,
You're also not casting a
Ah!
spell.
God. I'm gonna spend my last one. It gets worse and
no,
worse.
but I'm
It was a
gonna
10 and then it
go
was a 7 and
after
that was a
trying to
1.
time it.
so how are you? Okay, so did you roll a natural 1 here?
On my last roll. Can I just keep the first?
No. When you roll lucky, you have to keep the cumulative roll.
Oh, yeah, then I guess I rolled my.
So you rolled a natural 1. Okay.
Oh,
So
God.
you pull the thing.
Yeah.
You guys cast Thunder Wave. I want Thunder Wave damage
Use lucky.
rolled.
I did
All right.
twice.
She uses all of them.
So,
Rolled a 10 and then a 7 and then a 1.
I don't think I cast it higher than
I mean, you could use inspiration. That's a D8.
Okay.
But
It's
too
a
late now.
natural
It's a
1.
Natural 1
The
now.
natural 1 is always a failure.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Before you could just use inspiration.
So, look up, like, what does your Ring of the Ram do here? Does it do damage?
It does.
Oh, that's good.
So it has 3 charges. You can expend one of the charges to make an attack roll with a +7 bonus. On a hit, the target takes 2d10 force damage and is plus 5.
Which
feet
version are
away.
you doing?
2d8.
Tell me what you're doing with it. I don't need to know the whole thing.
All I want to do is force the stuff away. All it says is push 5 feet away from you.
Okay.
I don't know if it,
Per charge, right?
per charge,
You
yeah.
can use all the charges at
I
once.
could use all the charges at once.
Well, you're feeling pretty ballsy. You feel like you should use all the charges. You rolled a 1 on your intelligence.
Okay. So I'll push whatever 15
Wait.
feet away.
Yeah.
1 on the intelligence and a 1 on the secondary intelligence to... Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Am I
Okay.
the one that's expecting Phineas to just go...
So you open the door. Give me a luck check. You do not want a 1.
Fuck off!
You roll a natural 1?
4
As you
times.
pull it down, right, the weight snaps the other side of it off, and the door itself comes crashing down. It has completely been separated from the roof. At this point, you guys go to cast Thunder Wave up, and you're both smashed from the side by the Ring of the Ram
Oh, no.
as it hits both of you and pushes you back 5 feet, and you cast your Thunder Wave into the ceiling.
Oh no.
And it bounces back. Half of the damage is taken by both of you.
Oh god.
And now you notice the ground starts to shake, and the middle of this grass starts to pour in, and you guys are all now being showered with dirt as it all just goes into the tower.
All right.
Everybody inside, give me a dexterity saving throw. The two of you with disadvantage. You poor
Nat 20.
bastards. Nat 20. You get out of the way. You're fine. You are. You could have had advantage because of your. It's basically a trap.
I'm gonna. Since I got a nat 20, if anybody fails, I want to try to grab them with me.
Sounds good.
With a nat
The
20.
DC is 15
Oh.
15.
with disadvantage.
With
yeah.
disadvantage.
Yep. You probably rolled fine.
19.
10.
All right.
All right. So give me a acrobatics check, not an athletics check, to grab.
10.
10.
Can I help?
You can certainly try to help. Yes.
That'll be 11.
Yeah. No.
My question
yeah.
is, can I just use grasping vine to snatch him out of the air?
No. You. This is the dirt attacking you.
It's not the dirt, it's the ring.
All right, so you fall 30 feet to the ground, and you take, oh, Jesus Christ, 13 points of damage. And you are now slowly being buried, and you have about a couple feet of dirt on you right now. It's pouring down. You notice the grass is kind of coming together. It's like a vortex. But because the grass is there, you're not really being pulled into it. Like, it almost acts like a carpet being sucked in through a vacuum. I'm just going to give you a quick action here. What are you going to do?
I'm going to stop playing.
Yes.
I'm going to start moving
The
back.
stereo on Kyler stops playing.
I'm going to start moving backwards. I'm going to go, whatever you're doing, it's literally eating the ground.
I'm gonna run down and try to pull John.
Okay, yeah. You are...
I'm coming. I think I need you to help me so you can't die.
You can easily grab it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I run down and grab John.
Yeah.
Or grab Fox.
Yeah.
And I run back up the stairs.
Okay, yep.
And I go into the corner and I
Okay.
kind of wait for the dirt. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys are just going to wait for the dirt, I assume that's what you're all going to be doing. Give me one last luck check.
If we're gonna wait for the dirt, I want to try
With
to take a
advantage.
short rest.
5.
Okay, so
3,
you're fine. Yeah. So with advantage, because it's starting to fill up with dirt now, it's becoming reinforced. Your tower is being buried here. I know, but it's
now.
still
For
here.
now.
It's not going anywhere.
We can excavate.
It is really not going anywhere. And it gets to be about like half to 2/3 full, and then it stops. It's like, let's say 3/5 full of dirt, and that's when it kind of, you see it kind of just goes, bleh, it stops, and you guys all see roots, and you basically see like a giant dirt hole with the edges of the lawn sticking out.
So, can I quickly cast a spell?
Of course.
All right, cool. So I think it's gonna work the way I want to.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out a shard of glass.
Okay.
I want to crack it in my hand.
Yeah.
And I want to cast Cloud of Daggers
my
where
God.
where it's going down to try and just literally shoot out as much dirt as I can.
Okay.
We're talking blendering this thing.
Yeah,
We're
I get
just flying everywhere to try and clear things
Give
out.
me a Arcana check to get the right placement and the right intensity of daggers.
Okay.
The DC is 15.
DC is 15. That's an
Nice.
18 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so you're able to limit the dirt goes away, and because of his spell, it's only half full of dirt now, and it obliterates the grass. And you guys see, instead of roots, as I described earlier, you now see a whirling bunch of blades and shiny daggers at the entrance to the exit, or the exit of the tower.
So I guess we're not getting out that way.
So, like, it's cleared out, right?
Yeah.
I can actually, can I see down at them now?
You can see, and yeah, you guys see through the cloud of daggers. You see a very fastidiously dressed halfling. You recognize him from the bar. You see 4 very dirty faces staring up at you, kind of like coal miners that are just about to be rescued. There's a little bit of desperation in their eyes. These 2 guys do not look happy. Crom seems a little bit upset. Clover's doing all right. Yeah, she doesn't know what's going on.
I think I'm okay.
You think you're okay?
I think I'm okay.
You think you're okay? All right. You mean you've been beaten around a little bit, but all right. All right.
I'm good.
So-
I'm good.
You're good.
I want to try and push the the actual spell forward to try and make a path for them. Like kind of like push it so that way it like kind of claws through and starts clearing out because essentially it's a giant hole.
Yeah, so-
and they were to climb up and out through the hole.
So
right?
pretty much you have now about like a 15-foot high ring of dirt around this hole that goes into the tunnel, the tower rather. It basically looks like a donut. You're standing on the edge and you're going to try and move this cloud of daggers
away from me,
away from you into like
the dirt, so that way it starts to create a area.
You roll find your arcana. You see this cloud of daggers move away. You guys are peppered with more dirt as it comes flying down. Not a lot of it, just some dust and remnants. As you can only assume that you want to tell him what's going on. Or?
I'm currently focusing on the spell.
You see him
Once it's
focusing
through,
on the
I'm all
spell.
way
He's got
through.
that intense look in his eyes. You kind of know what's going on. You're a clever wizard. You figure he's using cloud of daggers to clear a spell. And there is an opening now. There's no more daggers. You guys could definitely get out if you wanted to.
And when it gets through, I just want to end the spell right there, and I'm just going to look down and going, I'm just speaking to the thing. It's being like, now you can find your own way up. And I just want to slide down to the side.
All right. So you slide down. All right, no more of that.
I look up at him. I was like,
Whoa, it's like halflings. Pretty much goblins when you think about it. They're just not green. Small. They got pointy ears.
Dirty.
Hey. Honorary goblin over here.
I think he means it as a compliment.
I was like, that's it. I'm like,
this has got to be a compliment, right?
You hope.
Is it daylight out?
Yeah, it is daylight out right now.
almost made a Godfather reference.
Phineas, do you have an umbrella or a parasol you could just open and create a little shadow underneath you?
Well, if it's daylight, he should have a shadow on him regardless.
There is a shadow in the pathway that has been carved through you. One side of it is casting a shadow.
Okay. Just teleport.
You're gonna poof out.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys see Clover do her Clover thing and just kind of disappear into a shadow.
I'll just drop into a constrictor snake.
You're gonna turn into a snake.
And climb dirt.
It's
I could toss
All
you
right.
a rope.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I mean,
gonna,
I'm a
I'm
nice
gonna
friend.
take my headband off.
okay.
I'm gonna grab Fox.
Yep.
I'm just gonna climb out.
So Crom picks you up.
Okay.
Yeah, and I forget the theme song to The Bodyguard, but if anyone knows it, you could sing it right now.
What is that thing?
And
Yes, Whitney Houston. We'll always love you. Cradling delicate Fox in his
I'm
arms.
gonna say as I'm climbing out.
Save your life twice now. You owe me.
Yeah.
I could have got out.
Yeah. You're able to easily. I mean, you're used to crawling around in the dirt. You're able to get out, no problem. Okay,
Are
so
we keeping tally of these now? Because I think I just got 5 favors.
and you find yourself at Woodchuck. I don't believe you've ever been to Woodchuck before. It is a fairly small town. At this point, you guys do see some people standing around. They're, they see you walk out, and a couple of them just run into their houses.
They love me.
Yeah, they used to. And there's a couple people just kind of, hanging back and watching. A couple of the buildings look kind of like they were burnt but rebuilt.
Newly renovated. Oh.
Yeah. Did you guys take down the 2 bodies, or are they still up there impaled?
Well, I thought
I
I'd
think
be
he went
able
to, and then he decided not to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought I could give them a decent burial in the bellies of my beasts, but they looked like they had some disease with the flesh, so I just left them up there.
So yeah, there's 2 bodies impaled on the other end of town. You can kind of see it's not that very far away. It's only about maybe 150 feet away. There's a few wild animals. There are a couple people tending to them. And they're actually starting to feed them now. And the animals are responding. It hasn't been that long, but you're admonishment of them of why they didn't treat them well, and they have sunk in a little bit, and they probably felt guilty. So,
I'm gonna walk up to them.
okay, you walk up to the people tending to the animals.
I'm gonna pull out 400 copper bag.
Oh, okay. They kind of like shrink away, and they're like, they're scared of you.
Hey, right, so I want to pay you to get some actual food from Swiftstream to take care of me animals.
Okay.
Now, it shouldn't cost this much. You keep whatever change you need.
Really?
Yeah.
How much are you giving them?
400.
400 copper. Like, yeah, okay. Wow.
Make it rain.
Yeah. Cool. Do you want the animals to stay here, or what do you want us to do with them once they're healthy?
Do you know of the priests and priestesses, mostly priestesses, of Diana?
We've heard of them. This is mainly a Zeus town, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
They take care of animals, and I'm sure they'd take care of mine. And I'll just go take them back when I come back.
So we'll bring them to the Grove of Diana.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, we can definitely do that for 400 copper pieces. Absolutely. Thank you. I heard you were an asshole, but
Who are these guys again?
these guys, a couple of guys tending to the
Like
animals.
just farmhands?
They're humans. They're wearing really nice clogs. Not as nice as some, better than others. They're, they look like farmhands a little bit.
When it comes to me boys, I don't mess around.
I can certainly see that.
So I enter this town. I've never been in this town, mind you.
Okay.
I've only heard rumors.
Okay.
And I see everyone wearing clogs.
Yes.
It looks very destitute.
Yes.
Probably mud everywhere. And
But you do notice
Part of
some of the
the
clogs have really nice filigree in them.
okay.
Like there's one that kind of seems to be on a few of them. It's like a swoosh. There's that like they're not very well to do, but you can see there's definitely some artistic skill that's been gone into the clogs.
But the actual houses, some of them
Oh,
are
yeah,
terrible. Some of them are burnt down. Some are rebuilt.
Well,
It kind of looks like a it looks like a ghetto.
it looks like it used to be pretty nice, and it looks like something terrible happened here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as I'm just walking around going,
Yep.
so this is where you all live then? Yes?
And a couple people standing around, and it's like, this is my house.
No, I'm talking to these people here.
Oh, them?
Yeah,
no.
them.
Okay.
Just looking around at this place being like, this is where you all live? Yes, I guess.
No.
Oh.
Heavens no.
No, I've got the
Town
circus I usually live in, but it's been stolen from me.
I see. Couldn't guess. Alright, so where are we going now?
All right,
Well, you,
we'll start with Fox. What are you going to be doing?
Oh, I'm gonna use prestidigitation and make myself all clean again.
Okay, so you just go, shoo, and all the dirt just like kind of goes like 3 inches from your body and then falls to the ground.
Yeah.
And you're perfectly clean, and you give yourself a little. All right then.
I'm gonna put on my headband.
Okay. Hang on a second, and let me get to Kyler, and then I'll get to you.
Right.
And you've already kind of. You're
Well-
talking to the animals.
Druidcraft, I don't
Yeah.
think cleans me, but it just makes me smell amazing.
Okay.
Which is that, and he's just gonna flop on his back, and I'm not moving anywhere without rest.
Okay, so the tiny halfling. Wait, you see a snake poofs out, starts to smell like flowers as a halfling.
Oh yeah, I can't speak in this.
No, I mean, by casting Druidcraft, you puff out of as being a snake. And then you're lying on your back. And you go from being a snake to lying on your back.
Yeah.
And you emanate this really nice smell of any
still
particular
just-
flower or
Lilacs.
a lilac. And yeah, he's demanding rest. You're going to look at some animals. You're going around. And Clover, what are you doing?
Clean me, please.
So,
Thank you, sir.
Crom. So everybody cleans themselves off.
Don't you dare.
Alright, so you put your headband on, and you pick up the note that was found right before the implosion of the thing. You have a question?
Can I do a sleight of hand to do prestidigitation on him, making it think it's him?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Give me a
Awesome.
sleight of hand check.
Hilarious.
That's a natural 20.
So you become clean. Motherfucker, clean you.
I've killed people for less than that.
Wait, do you still have your headband on?
He does.
Do you honestly think I'd try and anger you?
I come up and smack him on the ass and going, well, one of you put them in the hole, so maybe it's him. Was it him? Is that why you guys are in the hole? Or you? Were you the reason in the hole? Because he would totally want to get you back for that.
Oh no, I could totally get out. I was fine. Everyone else, maybe not so much.
Anyways,
I would have been fine.
So, bar.
In?
I'm reading.
I'm reading. How fast can you read now?
The Council of Swiftstream has been removed from their net of safety. Now is our chance to corrupt those that we wish to. I task you with the whispers. I task you with the poisoning of the minds. As you well know, take your talents, take Raoul, do what you know must be done. 2 Gricks, signed, a heart with a sad face on it.
With the sad face on it.
Sure.
Is that what it was? Oh. Is it 2 Gricks or is it written by Gricks?
It's 2 Gricks.
Is it?
That's exactly how you see it.
There you go.
Okay.
Does it feel magical?
How will you know if it feels magical?
Well, I mean, like, I wrote Arcana checks, so, like, things would have, like, filigree, it would have residue, any sorts of things from when you make a magical object.
No, not really. The insignia on the bottom has a slight magical twinge to it.
Can I Arcana / Bardic Knowledge?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I love rolling Bardic Knowledge. That's the best. That's a 2, but I'm pretty good at these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I get, since I'm not proficient with it, no, I am proficient with it, so that's 2 plus my intelligence of 0. So that is a whopping 4.
4. Oh, you are good at these kinds of things. You're pretty sure that this is divine script.
Neat.
Well, I need to sleep.
All right.
I'm gonna go sleep in the pen with my animals.
All right, so you're going to go to your pen and sleep with the animals. It's like 11:30 in the morning. So you go and lie down with the animals. What are you going to do?
Is there...
Actually, no, wait, no. It's probably more than like in the afternoon because you guys traveled here. Yeah, it's more than the afternoon. Yeah, that's what you get for taking a week off after the first session. You're a little confused.
I know it was all ravaged and stuff. Is there anything that resembles an inn?
There is a bar.
I'll go to the bar.
You go to the bar. Inside there is a dwarf, surprisingly. He's got a missing eye. He's behind the bar. There's 2 other guys, humans, sitting at the bar. They're both... Is anybody else going with him to the bar?
Yes.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. So everyone but Crom. Crom goes and lies down with the animals. Just let's do you first quickly because you're doing it by yourself. Just going to go there and lie down?
Yep.
Which animal are you going to lie beside?
Yeah,
basically lions, bears, wolves. There's 1 alligator.
The alligator.
You're going to go hang out by the alligator? All right. So you hang out by Larry the alligator. Have a little snooze, cuddle up with him. And, yeah. The 4 of you are in the bar. What am I going to do with you for now?
You got a bed we can rent for a bit?
I got a room out back.
4.
4?
Not just 1.
The 4 of you? Only if I can watch.
No.
What does the bartender look like?
He's a dwarf. He's got a missing eye. He's really crusty looking. He's got his clogs up on the bar. He comes around to talk about the room, and he's wearing his bare feet. He's not, he's
Is
wearing
he,
short
like,
pants.
skinny for a dwarf?
Actually, kind of, yeah. Like he's not. Everyone here is kind of skinny. Like they're all a little malnourished. And whatever.
Okay.
They've been through some rough stuff.
Okay.
If anybody wants to tell you, Raoul's circus was here for a while. Raoul's whatever, and he held like some sort of chariot racing games here for a while, and really abused a lot of the townsfolk. Yes. So, you want the room?
Rooms, right?
Rooms?
Yes, please.
Well, I have the one room, and then I have the storeroom. I mean, you can sleep wherever you want to sleep. There's potatoes there. Some of them are really soft.
All right, great. Thanks for the hot tip.
What despotism have you brought me to?
You came with us.
It's alright. Eventually that bed could be appealing.
Hey! 50 XP. All right. So, are you guys gonna take the rooms? He's got basically 2 big sacks of potato you can sleep on, and 2, like one pretty large mattress that you 2 halflings could definitely share and not, cross swords or anything like that.
Okay.
All right. So it's 10, 20 copper each. 25 copper, 30 copper each of you. That's right, 30.
30 if you throw in a drink, but I hope you have something strong.
He looks at you and hey, you know Biff?
Oh, do I?
Yeah. Sticks his hand out.
I'll throw in some copper.
30 copper?
I guess so.
All right, you throw up 30 copper, and he goes behind the bar, pulls out this little clay cup, looks at you. Oh, you're pretty wee. You're pretty little. Pulls out
But
a
they say a lot
jug.
about you too.
Not all of me, sonny boy.
You'd be surprised.
I don't think I would. And he pulls out a bottle. It's got 3 X's on it, and he fills up the cup almost to the brim. There you go.
I'll fight the temptation to turn into a horse and slap him with something.
Hey.
Give me a Constitution check.
19.
19 on the die?
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel great. You get 5 temporary hit points.
Sweet. That
All right.
he'll just kind of like down it, slam it down, look
Yeah.
at him.
And you're feeling a little drunk. Are you gonna? You want the room? You want the potatoes?
Sure. I'll take
30 copper. It's 30 copper. 35 copper. It's 35. 40 copper.
I'll give you the
Come
30
on, man! Look how
copper
well
that
he dressed
you
he
just
is. It's
said.
gotta be.
You're well dressed. It's 50 copper. He's right, You can thank your friend for that. 55 copper.
Well, I was like, okay. So, I go to you and it's like, how about we go speak privately for a sec?
You give me 50 copper, we can do anything you want.
Oh my god.
Oh wow! He's one of those.
That's the
guys.
cheapest deal I've ever seen. I would charge less than 300.
Wow.
I thought I recognized you. I save up once a month to a visit to your establishment, and I gotta say it's
There you
worth
go.
every penny.
What if
So you give me
what
a
if you
discount,
give what if you give us one night and she gives you one night?
I could make that deal with her, my friend, not with you.
Apparently for 50 copper.
It's 55 to 60 copper. 60 copper to stay here.
Just throw money. Leave me alone.
All right, roll a D100.
Oh my god.
All right.
All right.
11.
This is nowhere near enough. What are you talking? What are you trying to rip me off here? There's like 6 pieces here, and there's 5 on the ground. I always know how to count. Come on. I thought you guys were in a rush here.
Okay.
While he's doing this, I'm
Okay.
gonna sit at the bar and go, I don't care what you pay him. You guys are covering me, or you would be dead. And I start, and then I kind of like look behind the bar and I just start looking for like good alcohol.
You see a series of jugs with varied numbers of X's on them, and you see a large keg that could only contain beer.
I just walk by. Clover, pay the gentleman. And I just walk away. No, I'm done. I'm done with this conversation.
Don't go sleeping on those potatoes without paying for them, sir. You owe me 75 copper.
But he already paid you 11.
That's on top of the 11.
Well, I presume that you're giving us a discount. As I would give you a discount as a valued customer of mine.
Well, he's like, oh, well. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Ah, thanks.
yeah.
22.
Natural 20.
Natural
And a
20.
natural 19. Hey,
I'll
hey.
tell you what. You guys can all stay here for free now.
Thanks.
I'm keeping his money though.
Thanks. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Can we get a couple drinks? A couple nightcaps before we tuck in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Bar
right.
being like, tuck in, it's past noon.
Well, it's
What
probably
else am I
it's
here
probably around
for?
3:30, 4 o'clock. So everyone's gonna rest until the next morning, I'm assuming. Does anyone want to do anything? Your temporary hit points are gonna stay. You guys are welcome to drink.
Is there a blacksmith in town?
There is no blacksmith in this
Okay.
particular town, no.
No. Is there any sort of man that works with his hands?
You give me an investigation
Hello.
check.
How are you?
Oh, that's
Quite handsy.
Handsy.
Yeah.
Handy. I meant to say handy.
You're rolling like a god today.
Yeah, you're really rolling poorly.
investigation is it. So 3.
All right, yeah, you find a farmer.
I found one farmer.
You found one farmer.
Okay, what's the gender?
You got a type?
Female.
Female?
Yeah.
Large? Like bulky?
No,
No?
no, kind of scrawny. Hello.
I go back to
I'm
the
a
bar.
damn lifetime smoker.
You found Aunt Jemima.
Oh my god.
I go back to the bar.
How
Okay.
are you?
Completely
Her throat's been
unsatisfied
ravaged.
this evening.
Yeah. All right.
Investigation sucks. Persuasion, best there is.
Yeah.
Just gotta find them first.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So you guys all rest for 8 hours. Consider yourself having a long rest. You wake up in the morning. You two wake up whenever. The two of you are woken up by 2 humans who both have grabbed the sack of potatoes and knocked you off of them as you see them going into them. You guys now smell of potatoes.
Presentation.
2 of you are lying in a bed. You hear from the other side of the paper-thin wall. And you wake up with the sun. So you wake up about an hour and a half, 2 hours before these guys wake up. What would you like to do?
Does the clog guy live in the clog shop?
There is a clog shop.
Does he live in there?
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Can't rob it.
Okay, why did I not ask if there's a man who makes clogs? I said a man who works with his hands in this town.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
You said no.
What I
Well,
want
you
to
rolled a
do,
3.
I'm gonna look around.
Yeah.
It seems like my circus would leave a pretty big
Yep.
trail.
Yeah.
If it was leaving, because it cuts down trees wherever it goes, and that's how it makes its path. So I'm just gonna look for a very obvious path.
You see it. Yeah. It's there. However, you do notice that... So you see this path that you're familiar with. You've made it many times yourself. You go to walk down this path a little bit, and you get to about 30 to 40 to 50 feet. You notice that the path is blocked by trees. And there's more trees. And give me an intelligence check.
Right. Grab my headband on.
Put it on.
My headband on. 18.
18. Take another strength hit point.
All right.
Down. And yes, the best you can figure it is they have adapted the tearing down of the trees to go behind them, to block anybody from following them. So they're still tearing down the trees, but they're not casting them aside as you would do. What they're doing is they're throwing it behind them.
In like piles.
In piles, yeah, to hinder any pursuit.
Right, so I still know which way they've gone.
Oh, it's completely obvious which way they're going. However, it is not easy terrain to traverse.
Well, could we just... Now, okay, so there's going to be this big pile of trees in a straight line.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a regular forest right here.
Yeah,
We just walk
it's
inside.
it's still like it's not a flat forest.
Yeah.
It's still a craggy. It's not difficult terrain, but it's whatever the terrain what is it called? Yes, it's less than difficult, but not easy terrain. It's medium terrain, moderately difficult terrain to traverse.
Okay, well, I'll know which way they've gone.
Yeah, it's very obvious which way they've gone.
Take off my headband.
Yeah.
Put it on my belt.
Okay, at this point,
Loincloth, really.
yeah, you probably wear the headband as a fucking thong. All right, so everybody else, there's always a brown spot right in the middle.
He's not wrong.
It's like the rising sun.
You know, sometimes you really crack
I mean,
me up.
technically, it's not there since he precipitation all that dirt off of him.
Well, it is now.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
he's
It's
had
back
a
there. It's a
night.
fresh brown spot.
It doesn't take long for him to.
Okay.
He basically sweats urine.
And I've laid in the grass with like animal feces all night.
Yeah.
So
He probably specifically chose to like sleep in the toilet. You know, animals pick a pile and go there, and Crom goes there to sleep. All right, so potato folk, you are woken up abruptly as you are tossed off of your sacks.
Just wake up.
Damn,
Why-
Daddy, why?
Actually, hang on a second.
Why didn't we get
White.
the bed? This doesn't seem fair.
You wake up with a crinked neck, and you have disadvantage on dexterity checks for the next couple hours. Yeah, you didn't sleep very well. I'm sorry, Boston, say, was anyone sleeping here? So we're gonna make potato juice.
So soup?
Potato juice!
Okay, wait.
I'm the 3X juicer. He's the 2X juicer. We're not allowed to make 4X juicer because we burnt down Mom's house.
Wait. So yeah, the boss told you, didn't tell you that we were here. But you thought it would be appropriate to try and whip out what we were laying on and wake us up, as opposed to just like, oh, excuse me, sir.
He looks at you, bleary-eyed, pulls out a little canister, takes a drink of it. What? I make the 3X, he makes the 2X. And the other guy is just like 2 steps from brain dead.
I just look at
This guy.
everyone in this town a bloody idiot.
Well, that's good.
Drink. No! You're in a bar. Alright.
Yeah. Kitty, why do you get this spot, please? This hurts.
Here you go.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
This is gonna be a 1.
Yeah, probably. It's a 6.
Alright. You are drunk. You are very drunk. This was some strong stuff. You are already not feeling dexterous. Actually, you know what? It loosens up your neck, no problem.
My leg feels better.
You feel way good, you feel really good. However, you are not dexterous. You are,
Loopy?
whatever. However, you do feel like there is potential here for you to maybe work on a particular martial art that you've heard about that you've never actually tried before. So, yeah, drunken fighting. All right. The two of you wake up when you hear, "This is 2X. This is what? I spent a 2X. What?" You hear an argument from a drunk guy and the voice that you know to be a perturbed fox, and then you start to hear giggles and hiccups.
So I have a bit of a weird question.
Okay.
People sleep. You do weird things in your sleep.
Yes.
Druids beast shape in their sleep by accident? Ever?
Maybe. I'm sure that's a definite possibility.
That'd be pretty crazy. I mean, you'd have to concentrate onto it, think about it, do it.
I mean, it's a dream. I mean,
dream.
If you were in an altered state,
Okay.
going to bed.
I was just wondering, we go to bed, you wake up to a bear. Or a dire wolf or something.
I mean, waking up to a bear happens to some of us quite often, but
This is fair.
yeah.
But sometimes it's a
But
little more
sometimes you go
grisly
to
than
bed
others.
unsatisfied.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just the fact of life. Adults. So what are you going to do? Start off with the druid who wants to shapeshift in his dreams.
Want to.
You wake up. You are an halfling.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Do you wake up Spoon?
Downstairs.
Okay. It's not really downstairs so much it is out the door and into the bar.
Oh, perfect.
You walk out into the bar, you see the storeroom. You see Fox was just like, I don't understand what's going on. You see Clover just like, It's okay.
I help Clover walk.
Okay, yeah, Clover. I mean, she's able to walk pretty good, just not straight. You know, like standing on her feet's no problem, but maintaining a course is a bit difficult. And yeah, are you guys gonna do anything in the bar? And you gotta head out.
I am going to. Is there a kitchen
There is a pot over a fire.
in the main area?
Kind of behind the bar. There's like so you have the bar here.
Okay.
And then there is a few rooms going off of the back wall. One of them is the bedroom. Ooh, hello. Bedroom where you slept. The other one, the middle one, is the storeroom. And the third one is sort of a kitchen type place, yes.
I go to the kitchen place.
You go to
and I
the
look
kitchen
for
place?
ingredients. I look for ingredients.
Yeah.
Going, but
the-
different ingredients.
Okay, you're going to go to the kitchen as well?
Yeah, I'm more spices that I'm looking for.
Yeah, you see a few mundane type spices. As do you. More like herbs, rather.
No, I'm looking for breakfast.
There is a sort of gruel bubbling in the pot.
That is disgusting. I'm gonna go hungry.
Okay.
I immediately go in, turn back out, and be like, nope.
All right.
I will find something else.
Cloves? Yeah. You find some
Nutmeg?
cloves. Nutmeg? No nutmeg.
Cinnamon.
No cinnamon.
That was my idea.
You're
Okay.
making pumpkin
French
spice.
No. I was
Those are all in pumpkin spice, by the way.
fantastic. But actually, no, it's just going to make some really beautiful whiskey for the first shot in the morning. That or...
There's some
I was gonna
cloves.
say it is getting to fall at the base. People are coming out.
Do
Oh,
they
I
have
know.
any ginger?
Yes, there is some ginger.
I'm going to grind some of that into lemon juice and take a shot of it.
All right. Yeah, you do that.
I'm going to offer one to
Okay.
probably use the...
Are you like? Is there alcohol in it, or
No,
is
it's just lemon and ginger.
It's a lemon and ginger thing.
It's a health thing.
Yeah, no, you definitely feel like your gastrointestinal system has improved quite a bit. And you guys, yeah, you go out into the day. You do now see that people are busy about their day. And you get the idea that perhaps this bar is not the best place for breakfast because there is a baker there over in one section. There is somebody who's got some hanging meat. You notice this too. You were more interested in your circus though. But you come back, as you come back, you see the four of them walking out into the sunlight of their day.
How many stalls?
All told, there's probably about 6 sort of stalls. It's like a
Is it-
slapdash market type thing.
Does the baker sell from a stall?
Yeah.
Right, let's not spend any more time at the market.
So,
The circus went that way, I'm sure you can see.
I'd like some breakfast, actually. So-
Right, I can make anything edible, anything in the world. So I pick up a stone off the ground.
Yep.
I reach into my loincloth.
Yeah.
Take a pinch of this magic edible powder.
Yeah.
Put it on the rock.
Yeah.
I just take a bite out of it.
Yeah.
So you
Taste
can-
I'm not.
Smells like blue
Listen.
cheese.
I'm sure you can eat anything you sprinkle your pubes on. I would like something a little more hearty, like some meat, maybe some bread.
This tastes whatever you like to taste. It tastes whatever you want. See, here.
I don't need your
try some.
magical pubes. You keep that
So
to
while this is happening,
Yep.
I'm going to
Puke
break off
dandruff.
from the group
Yep.
a bit. We'll walk over to one of the stalls.
Yep.
And I'm going to, as I'm doing this, start writing down some things on a piece of paper.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk over to the stalls manager, or
Yeah.
one of the stall managers, like the bakery or whatnot. I'm going to
Yeah.
go, excellent, I'm here to pick up the order for the B&B. And I just slap down an order on the thing.
Give me a persuasion check.
Awesome.
Yay.
Beat a 14.
That's 18.
All right. Yeah. Here you go.
I
didn't even know we had a B&B.
It's 4 plus, yeah.
You went to the baker, right?
Yep, one of the bakery.
Yeah. You've got 15 muffins.
Awesome.
You've got 15 rolls, and you've got 15. They're like, so you got 15 plain rolls, and then you got 15 like pork buns. They're like baked buns with some sort of meat and vegetable medley on the inside of it.
Okay.
And
Do
he
I-
gives it to you in these 4 sort of stacked wooden crates. They're about 2 feet by 1.5 feet. You know, like a bread.
Oi, you
bread.
didn't even get his fucking name.
I as soon as he turns around and say that, I'm just go. Are you gonna take this order with me? I mean, we've got the food. We need to get it back to the B&B. How about you help me take the
I'm
order?
helping. I just want to thank them. Fucking. What is your name, sir?
Make the DM think. Yes.
It's Samantha. I will have you know. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much, Samantha. Let's go.
And it's just a small beard.
And you should be proud.
you hear me walking around. Like, I'd still hit it.
Crom is walking beside you, not helping, but he's like, same.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna lead them to the destroyed path.
Right, it's pretty clear they went this way.
Okay.
What do we get there? I'm just gonna unload it and be like, here, breakfast. I found breakfast. Breakfast for everybody. No problem.
Crom takes one of the rolls that doesn't have meat in it.
There's one that has meat in it.
Yeah, but he's taking one that doesn't have meat in it. He's like, oh, I gotta make this edible. He reaches into his loincloth, takes a bunch of his magic powder.
You're keeping track of this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And then he just starts eating it. He's like, all right, that's much better.
Okay. Yeah, you bite into bread, and it somehow tastes better because bread's not good enough for Crom. All right.
There's no meat in it.
There's no meat. Well, I mean, there could be. So you've got these 3 boxes of.
Yeah, I just start divvying them out.
Okay, so you're giving the food to everybody.
I'm taking a bunch for me.
Okay, yeah.
Divvying it out, eating some.
You guys have a bunch. You
Have
have
a little powwow.
as much food as you could eat for the next 2 days. Mainly in bread form. You know that the muffins and the rolls aren't going to last very long, but the meat buns might last a few days longer.
So where's that dry meat stall vendor?
It's behind you in the market. You guys are in the pathway going to the.
Shit, never mind.
Yeah, it's not important. You have food now.
What's that?
Is she,
Let's
is
go.
she, is she a little more? Is she a little bit more sober now that she's eating all this bread?
Idea, don't worry.
Give me another Constitution check.
Carbs.
Yeah, this does help you.
14
14 plus will
2.
16. Yeah, 15 is what you needed. So yeah, you kind of sober up a little bit, but and you're not really feeling affected. Your dexterity goes back to normal, but you do remember being drunk and wanting to fight in a different way. So if you ever felt like that was something that you wanted to do, you could certainly try it.
Nice.
All right, and yeah, you guys start heading through the forest following the broken trail.
Ooh.
The forest is fairly light, but the ground is very craggy. The trees are not very tall. I think the widest one would be about 1.5 feet, maybe that big around, about 45 to 50 feet tall. Most of them are about this big. They're sporadically around. There's quite a few bushes. There is some wild game. For those interested, there's a few deer that run around. There's some rabbits. And as you're going forward, the ground starts to slope a little bit. And all of a sudden, you come to a clearing of about 50 to 60 feet in diameter. It's just black dirt. The path of the circus goes right through it. And you can see on the other side about 20 feet of a clear path and then more broken trees.
So is this like mud or is this topsoil?
It looks like it was burnt.
Okay.
Do I know where we are?
You know that you've been heading west. You've gone this path before, although you go a little bit further north on your route when you've taken, because you've done this road before. You know that this is a more direct route. It's less smooth. It was a more difficult route to travel. So that when you were doing this route with your circus, you were going a little further north. But you generally know where you are because you've been heading in pretty much a straight direction, almost entirely due west. The sun is rising. It's right behind you. And you're pretty much walking right away from the sun. So it's very straight.
And where was this path heading?
West.
Yeah, to a destination? Or?
You know that there is a river that once you go over, and there is a bridge that you've established on this river. And then to cross the bridge will take you to another small island that has Kraken Wagon, Farmer Bo's farm, Kai's tower, that area. But then it can also go up and around, and you've done that to go down to the Isle of New Grace.
Can I do a survival check to see what was burnt here?
Yeah, definitely.
And my this fairy that I have pops off my shoulder.
Oh, right, yes.
She says, "Hey, listen."
Yeah.
And she's going to give me some advice,
Okay.
which is going to result in a 17.
Hey, this isn't fire!
There's been a fire here.
Hey, this is not fire! Isn't?
What is it?
Can we all hear the fairy?
Yeah, oh yeah. You hear the fairy giving you the finer points of diction about how it's not fire. It isn't fire.
And I say again.
Seems like there's been a fire.
Smart Crom is the best Crom.
I don't have the headband.
No, I know, but still. Yeah. So you're not. You're just looking at it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There is a 50-foot blast of black dirt, and the path cuts right through it. Fox, what do you do?
Detect magic.
All right, give me a detect magic roll. I mean, detect magic just detects magic, and it definitely does detect magic. So I'll give you a knowledge arcana check.
So that's 18.
This spell works if you, because its concentration will allow you to see magical, and if you concentrate onto it and you beat the DC, you'll be able to tell things like the school, what type of spell it was, what it'll do, even possible like caster and stuff like that.
You know that this is a desecration spell. It's in the necromantic form of magic, and
You would know about that.
yeah, this has
I only did it
been
once.
this earth has been defiled.
Okay.
Yeah, Kyler,
Filed. I'm gonna,
you don't. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna tell them this. Are you
I'm
gonna?
telling everybody, it was not fire.
All right.
I'm going to look at Fox, I'm going to say,
Okay. So yeah.
Seems like there's a fire here.
Kyler.
I'm just gonna check for any traps that might have been set.
Yeah. Give me a investigate check.
Do you want that back in the tray?
I want the entire number.
That's gonna be a 14.
Yeah, you don't see any traps.
That looks clear.
Right, well, nothing we can do here. Let's just go.
Okay, so you're about to head forward.
Hold on a
Yeah.
second, hold on a second. And I go, something doesn't seem right. You, strong one. And I pull out a rock, and I go, can you whip this that way? And I just want to point it like directly into the middle. Just throw this rock that way.
In the middle of the fire?
Just throw it as far as you can that way.
All right.
So I pick it up,
Yep.
and I throw it right into the middle of the pit. It's a rock with magic mouth. That
Okay.
once it gets a certain distance from me,
Okay.
it'll just start making noise.
Okay. Yeah. So what's it say?
Oh no, it just starts making noise. Like it's just
Wow,
noise. Just just like an alert rock, just kind of like trying to see if there's anything there, gonna spring out of the ground.
Yeah.
Or something.
You're actively looking. I'm assuming everyone's going to be actively looking. Everyone, give me a perception check.
No, it's a fire.
So, with perception, that's
Yeah.
gonna be 27.
Okay.
I'm so bad at perception.
What are you guys looking
That's
for?
a natural one.
Okay.
It's clear there was a fire here.
You see a fire giant.
Like I am a genius, and I'm not even paying attention.
Yeah. You see a bunch of wild animals that were kind of nibbling at some leaves and branches about 100 feet away through the bushes. You spy them. They, as soon as his mouth goes off, boo! They scatter. That's about it. Yeah. There's now a shouting rock in the middle of a
Goes off for like
desecrated.
a couple of minutes.
Whatever.
I rolled an 18.
You scared
No.
some
But-
squirrels.
Yeah, you see a
the
couple
same
of
thing.
rabbits run away.
Okay.
What are you doing now?
How wide is this?
50 feet around.
I will teleport to the other side.
All right, so you guys are here. You're like, I got this rock I'm gonna do, and I don't know, this is a fire, guys. And Clover just boop on the other side.
But hold on a second. Are you talking about 50-foot radius? Of
No, 50
what?
foot diameter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
How-
I like this
50
rock.
foot-
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and take it.
All right, so you go and take it. What's your alignment?
Chaotic evil.
You're fine. You go and you pick up the rock.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, it's fine.
I turn to
Phidias.
Phidias. I'm like, mind if I keep this?
Go ahead.
Great. Because I was gonna do it anyway.
It doesn't work anymore.
Okay, is it?
rock.
I mean,
Once the spell's used, it's used.
okay. So is it? How long does it yell for?
Like the warning rocks are like a couple of minutes. Not quite. It's just
So-
one of those like scary things to.
It's still yelling.
It's still yelling.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna-
like
I'm
It's
gonna-
gibberish.
I'm gonna put it in between my butt cheeks, and I'm gonna say, my butt's yelling. My butt's yelling.
So you can feel a slight vibration in your butt while it's yelling.
Ace Ventura.
A little evil.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, you
I-
see
I-
Clover pop over.
I work my way over to Clover, watch my step.
Are you going through or around?
I'll go around.
Okay,
I'll
you
follow
go-
the rim.
You'll rim around.
I'm gonna take 30 steps back.
Okay.
Gonna jump,
Okay.
drop in a lion shape,
Okay.
because lions have.
Yeah, they can jump really far.
Yeah, they can.
Can they jump 50 feet? Let's find out.
Well, so the cool thing. Where's jump?
I know what it does.
Times 3.
Times
Yes.
3. So that 25 times 3.
Okay.
And
Wait, lions can jump.
up to 25 feet if I have the 20-foot running start.
Okay. So
It's
give
the,
me an athletics check.
Can I like? I was looking at him, and I'm not gonna lie. I was literally about to go beside him and just be like, form of a falcon, right? So I see him doing something.
Yeah.
I was about to
Yeah,
do
running
that.
leap. Sorry.
So you're like, form a falcon lion.
Oh, I stand corrected. Sorry. 10-foot running start. Lions can long jump up to 25 feet.
All right, give me an athletics
so can I
check.
like try to grab him as he's doing?
Oh,
that?
absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes.
How do I roll?
Give me an acrobatics check.
Awesome. That's acrobatic. I'm proficient. That is an 11.
An 11.
Yes.
All right, I want to see your roll.
And it was a what roll?
It's an athletics check.
Athletics, eh? That one thing I had to be doubly proficient to not have a negative in.
Yes.
So that's gonna be.
No, you use the
You mean double
lions.
proficient in things?
Oh, I used
You
lions, right?
use the
Yeah.
lion's strength.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry. Thank God. So that instead of a 5, that's gonna be a 7.
Okay, so
Sorry, an 8.
Oh,
I did them
okay.
3 wrong. Sorry.
yes. So the lion starts running towards it, and you're at the edge, right? And you're running, jumping on top of it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And right when the lion
Do I get
jumps,
pack tactics for a bit?
you jump, and you guys both just go poof in the air, and you tumble around on the ground. What is your alignment?
Chaotic good.
And what is your alignment?
Me or the lions?
You. It doesn't matter what the lions is.
Okay, yeah, mine's chaotic good.
Okay, I want a wisdom save from both of you.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
that is a 1. Not natural, just a 1.
It doesn't rely on
The
smell,
negative
does it?
ones.
What's that?
It doesn't rely on
No, it
smell.
doesn't rely. Wisdom? No, it does not.
Wow.
That is just what is that kind of roll?
Don't you
Drop
guys get to re-roll ones and twos or just ones?
Just ones.
Would you roll?
Get to reroll any
So
one.
that's with my wisdom.
Oh shit! I should have rerolled that
Oh,
natural
thank God,
one.
my wisdom's that's gonna be a 6.
Yeah.
A 6. So the both of you are frightened of the area.
Ha!
Advantage against fear tactics. We're
All
halflings.
right,
Yep.
there you go. So reroll.
So that's gonna be a 15.
15 is fine.
That's a 4.
and you're still scared.
I'm a brave like lion.
So you're as a lion, you guys kind of tumble on the ground, you dust up a little bit, and he's like, "Oh my god! Oh 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 my god!" And you have this flailing, freaked out halfling underneath of you, and you're a lion.
I'll just pick him up by the scruff of his shirt,
Yeah.
in my mouth like a kitten, and
Yeah.
then just continue across.
All right, give me another will save right now.
All right, advantage because fear tactics.
This is not advantage. Oh, you know it is, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This says right there, advantage versus fear.
Yeah.
Brave, yeah.
Hey.
That's a 16.
Okay. So
It says on my sheet too.
yeah.
The advantage says right there.
Okay.
Versus fear.
Oh, halflings get it.
Halflings get
Yeah,
it.
we get brave.
I know. I was just
They're
joking.
brave.
All right.
It
So
says right there.
yes.
Which is kind of funny because of my character's.
So by the you're freaking out, and this lion picks you up, but you're able to calm down by the time the lion carries you to the other side. You have poofed over. You've kind of done the simple thing that anybody could have done, the obvious thing, and you guys figured it out, and you just
I
walked straight through.
you've actually felt kind of comfortable.
50 feet's not
Like, you know
long.
that sensation you get when you're walking and like
Through
the
an open
sun
neighborhood?
shines in your face, but there's a nice cool breeze, and just everything seems right in the world?
Yeah.
That's what this grove, and it is a grove to you. This grove feels like that.
Oh, this is a grove?
For him, it is.
Okay, thank God.
I like it here. I
Yeah.
like it here a lot. I'm gonna build a house here.
There's like an angsty Aerith in the corner.
California.
We should get married here.
Anyway. Anyway. Okay, so you are on the other side, and there is a path that continues on.
Alright.
All right, you continue forward. As you continue forward through the forest, you do see a couple more of these black, desolate sections of land. And then the path takes a severe downward. It starts to go downhill. And you notice that it's heading into a canyon. You can't really see what's on the canyon right now.
How deep is it?
Give me a perception check. Everyone give me a perception check.
What do your eyes see?
Shit, what am I buying?
Why do you roll 2 dice for perception?
This thing gives me advantage on wisdom, anything wisdom.
Oh, the fairy?
Yeah.
That's handy.
That's
18.
18?
perception.
19.
19
Oh,
's
right,
fine.
because anything I'm not proficient in, I get half of my proficient bonus with being a bard. So
Perception
that'll
plus 3.
make it a 0 to
13.
bonus, so straight 6.
I'm using Lion's Perception.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're still alive? Okay, what did you get?
13.
13? And what did you get?
9.
9? Okay, so the two of you figure this to be about not very deep canyon. It does widen out a little bit. Anybody can see that. But you guys notice some really unusual growths. And at first it looked as though it was sort of the ground, but you can't quite tell what it is, but it doesn't look like dirt or anything like that. It looks like something a little bit different. And the path kind of goes down into it, and you can kind of see that it's a little bit foggy down there.
I'm gonna take this rock.
Okay.
and I throw
His
it out-
rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I throw it at one of the growths.
They're pretty far away. They're like 200-300 feet away, but you can definitely, if you want to move towards them. So this path goes down about 200 feet to the what you could assume to be the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's where this sort of starts.
Okay.
So you're
Yeah.
200 feet away. There's a descending hill into this canyon. The canyon winds out. It actually goes pretty wide.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Start walking towards it.
Yep.
Mage armor.
Mage armor. Okay.
Is there any larger rocks, anything that looks like if I just gave it a roll, it would pick up momentum?
Give me an investigation check.
Now this is a
I'm gonna-
halfling-sized roll.
Yes, I know.
It's a lion-sized roll. And so investigation as a
No, use your mental stats as a when you're wild shape.
Yeah. The only stats you
It's
use
your
are
attack.
strength, con, and dex as
Oh,
a lion.
okay.
Everything else is you.
Wicked. In that case, that's actually going to be a 14.
You can find one that's about the size of a watermelon.
I just needed to keep rolling. That's all I care about.
You pat at one, you knock it down, it rolls about 30 feet, and then it kind of stops. It's not super steep.
I was hoping it was steeper.
No, it's not that steep. This murder circus has gone down it, so.
Yeah.
And you notice, like, at this point, the trees are gone. The other side of, like, on the like, what would be considered, I guess, the land above the canyon, it's very craggy, and it's got quite a bit less growth. You recognize the landscape to be, you're probably about 3 or 4 kilometers from the river that you would have be crossing across. There is, like, your path that you normally take would be about 1 or 2 clicks to the north of you.
Yeah.
Nobody's really gone south. You've never really noticed this before, but like I say, it is a canyon, so from far away it would be tough to see what's going on here.
Where is it?
So you're patting rocks.
I just want to get up to one of these growths and.
Okay,
throw a
so
rock at
you
it.
want to get to be. So that's like what? How far away would that be? Like 80 feet? More than that?
Rock's not very big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 100 feet.
Yeah.
100 feet. Okay. So until you get to 100 feet, are you going to do anything?
No.
No.
Let's keep going. I'm
Yeah,
looking
I guess I'll
around.
follow. See if there's any signs
Okay.
of how long ago.
How,
They
is everyone walking? Like
Perceptive.
you guys had horses, right?
That's 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are all riding horses. I guess the two of you are sharing a horse.
No, he's on a lion.
Oh, he's a lion.
I'm
Yeah.
riding him. It's majestic.
I'm a black lion.
That's called a
I'm
panther.
combing his
No, it's not.
mane and singing
I have a
happy
panther.
songs.
It's not the same.
I'm combing his mane, singing happy songs.
Okay.
In the jungle.
So you get to 100 feet, yes, and you throw your rock.
just a one away.
Give me an attack roll.
No.
Wow, what'd you roll?
It's a 5 to 12.
5? Okay. So you're like, I got this. You throw the rock and then boop, and then just kind of you throw it about 65 feet.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick up another rock. off the
Okay.
ground.
Yeah. Give me another check.
19.
19. Yeah. So it goes, and then it bounces off of the thing. Give me a perception check. Everybody else, give me a perception check.
Nice. It was a little rocky at start.
Yeah. 7.
20
14.
XP for that one.
Thank you.
Sorry.
14.
14. 19.
What's that say?
15,
So that's 22.
22. 14.
7.
7.
12.
12. So this half of the table sees nothing. You guys notice that whatever it bounced off of, the rock bounced way higher than it should have. And it kind of caused something to sort of psh out of whatever it bounced off of.
Well, I didn't see anything happen. I think another rock.
Okay, yeah. Give me another attack roll.
Did you throw the one that
You're finding it tough to find rocks. This is the last obvious rock around here.
No, misses.
And would you roll?
2.
A natural 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A natural 2? Is anybody standing in front of him? No? Okay. So you are like, I got this. Ha! And you throw it right down to the ground in front of you. You're not a great baseball player. All right.
Did you throw the one that I threw earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't do anything. No.
I figured now it's basically just a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You are 100 feet away from the bottom of the canyon.
All right, he's coming. How deep is it?
If you were to guess, it would be about 75, 80 feet. Once you get to the bottom, you notice that there are, like, once around here, you can kind of see that there is overhang. These things that you're throwing them at, you can kind of see them 100 feet away. It's a little bit dark, it's a little obscured, and they're a little weird. So you don't really know quite what they are yet. But they overhang, and then the bottom of the canyon is actually much wider than what you would see on top. If you were to guess, what's the rough estimate of that? It's like, anyway, it's 200 feet on the bottom, I guess. How many of them are there?
22.
22, perfect, yeah. So 220 feet, roughly. Roughly 220 feet.
So the thing nothing's happened aside from what we watched with the rock.
No,
thing?
nothing has happened.
How far away is it from us?
It's about 100 feet is the bottom of the canyon. There is a mist, sort of fog, that's down there.
So for the fog, I would like to. We've caught up, right?
Yep, you guys are all together.
All right.
I'm on your back.
Are you
Combing
still?
your mane. And
Are you braiding it?
Oh yeah, totally. I'm making it pretty.
You're gonna hate this because I dropped shape.
Okay, so now he's sitting on your shoulders.
I still braid this hair, not moving.
That's fine.
Give me a strength check.
Do I use disadvantage because I have to minus? So that's gonna be an 11. off my
Yeah, no,
fault.
you're able to. Like, he's on there. Yeah, you're holding him up. It's not easy, but he's not a big guy either.
So as they get up beside me,
Yeah.
I just put my arm around his shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah, he's totally eye level. It's really weird.
No, but then I just start pressing down.
Okay, all right. Give me another strength check.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, with disadvantage.
So
Give me
5
another-
goes to a 4, not 6.
Oh,
to a 5.
yeah, you'll beat that, no problem. Yeah, you collapse as his weight being pressed down by Crom.
The sheer weight of his arm alone.
All right, let's start on this side. Clover.
I want to jump down.
I mean, it's a gradual slope down. There's a lot of places for you to poof into, though.
Okay, I'll do that.
Are you gonna go left or right?
Let's go left.
Okay. So at this point, let's expose the battle map.
Battle music.
Battle music.
Titties.
That it is the battle of the titties.
There we go. That shit.
And actually, hang on. Oh, it's
Are
fine.
those the growths?
These are the growths, and as you get a little bit closer, you notice that they are in fact giant, massive mushrooms. And you guys are walking forward. Does everyone have a mini? I don't.
It's Phineas.
Oh,
Don't
good.
we all have stuff
We
like that?
did.
I
don't
did.
know
Hang on
why.
a second. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
This might be a good time to take a break.
Oh,
It is
yeah. Let's
8:30.
take a quick break.
I gotta pee.
All right. We're back in 5 minutes. We won't do the full intros or anything. Thanks for watching. Be back in 5.
Love it.
Sweat, baby, sweat, baby, Texas, Texas.
You've been into Farmer Maggot's crop.
Oh no, not those mushrooms!
Oh my god.
I immediately.
Some of us aren't.
Womp womp.
Some people are draining the main vein.
Sexy. All right. So our heroes stand on the precipice of the Valley of the Mushrooms. For those of you who saw my Facebook post, the battling of the fun guys. Yes, this is them battling fun guys.
The valley of the main vein.
No. So there is a very obvious worn path passing through this valley. It heads into the mist. Our heroes have buffed themselves up, cast all of their preparation spells, such as mage armor and
Mage armor and looking fabulous.
yeah, making themselves all that. And are you gonna have a drink or no? Do you have any booze on you?
I got some.
I'll take it.
Yeah. All right, you take a drink of it. How many X's are on it?
7.
7 X's. Give me a Constitution save there, Derek.
Oh, I feel like a 1 is
With disadvantage for 7 X's.
I feel like a 1 is like a. That's a nat.
Wow. Yeah,
So my lower one is a 14.
with disadvantage. That's right.
Yeah.
You are drunk. You are very drunk. And yeah,
How drunk? Very drunk.
like very drunk. Like I don't understand. your
White girl
question.
wasted.
Like still like standing or like.
Oh
knocked
no!
out?
You are like Jackie Chan, 6 bottles in, drunk. You know. Yeah, you are raring
That's
to
what
go.
I wanted.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you're all standing at the edge of the mist, as you may or may not be able to see on our battle map of the boobs.
I don't like mist.
Yeah.
I am definitely not in the front.
So
Yeah.
I'm in
This
front.
is Clover here. These are 10-foot squares. Let's have our
Probably how I
marching
land.
order. Yeah, probably. Clover is bumping into everybody. You cannot move in a
Is that good?
straight line. So whenever you're moving in here, you're going.
I guess I'll be front.
All right.
Guy, do you want to go in front of?
I was actually gonna take point.
All right. So
Really?
Kyler,
For,
as
specific
a.
Oh, he's
Lion?
just high right now.
Oh,
I,
you-
I dropped before. That's why he was on my shoulder.
Okay, right,
He
right.
collapsed, so I couldn't do what I wanted to do.
Yes.
I was gonna go in the front.
You're gonna go in the front.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in the front right now.
Why?
Trust me, you don't want to be in the
Oh,
front.
good.
Right now.
Move.
All right. Fine.
Okay. So
Right.
give me the marching order. Like have it lined up there. So is that pretty much what it is there? I see Kyler in the
Me
front, and then Crom, and then Crom and Clover are beside each other, and then Fox and Phineas are
Phineas.
hanging out in the back.
They're not N's, the D's.
I put the D wherever I want.
He's my dream daddy.
Oh my god.
He's leather. Instantly,
DLC.
15 subscribers.
Yeah. Okay. Now that I'm good and embarrassed, let's.
No. Okay, I tried.
Hashtag Dream Daddy.
It's true.
Yeah. All right.
When you need a daddy in the nick of time.
As you enter the mist, Fox, you sense. Okay. As you enter the mist, what are you gonna
I
do?
was gonna say before. But
Yep.
Once we got up to where the
You
mist
are at
was,
the cusp of the mist.
gust
yes.
of wind
Okay. You cast Gust of Wind.
at it. So
Okay.
it's
Let me just see the spell.
I got the
There we go.
PHP for a second. Yeah. I want to read something because I don't remember what it does.
All right. So you.
I'm just trying to push the mist.
No, I understand. And it pushes the mist
Right,
out
that's what that does.
in front of you.
Basically, I want to kind of give us like a pathway,
Well, no.
and then just try to keep it going.
Yeah,
as
it
we're
lasts
cutting
for
through.
10 minutes. And it's centered
Lasts for
on
1
you.
minute.
Oh, 1 minute? And it's centered on you, so you can...
Up to 1 minute. Yeah.
So you're pushing it forward. All right. You push forward this mist, and it sort of parts ways in front of you. And you're standing there pushing it.
See what I did there? And he'll start going.
All right. You walk forward.
Yeah.
The mist swirls around behind you. The front of it is open. He walks into the mist.
I thought they were behind me.
They could be behind you. So he walks 5 feet forward.
You just sit there and just watch.
The mist
I mean,
swirls around.
I'm moving with the rest of them because I'm just being like moral support.
Crom, you're behind him. What is he? What are you doing?
I'm just following him.
You're following him.
We're all moving in.
Following.
Yeah.
Following. Following. Okay, so Kyler is pushing forward. The mist is gone in front of him. It swirls around. And those of you that are 10 feet behind him feel something on the back of your necks. So that is Fox and Phineas.
Can I say that I got my prestidigitation
Yeah.
piano out?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there. I'm like, doo-doo, doo-doo, as we go through this, just to ambiance. We need
Yeah,
ambiance.
yeah.
We need ambiance.
So you get to be, those of you in the back, you two.
Yep.
You are slowly enveloped by this mist. You suddenly have a flash of vision in your head. And it's you running away from here. Flash. It's you chained to the ground, unable to move. It's you running away from here. It's you chained to the ground. A sickle hangs over your head. It's you running away from here. It's you, an old man, withered, looking into a mirror, screaming, pounding on the mirror, unsure whether what is real and what isn't. You're walking through the mist. All of a sudden you see a flash. It's you, old, homeless, begging for coins. Flash, it's you running away from here. Flash, it's you singing desperately at a bar while people are throwing rocks and broken bottles at you. Flash, it's you running away from here. Flash, it's you slowly undressing, crying in a group of shrouded people watching you. Flash,
Wow.
it's you running away from here.
Wow.
So this continues for the two of you as you are in the mist, as you basically see some of your worst fears combined with the image of you running away from here.
Are they just standing still now?
They are behind you. What do you guys do?
Okay,
So yeah,
Is this like, this is clearly a magical effect. Are we able to shrug it off? Maybe stop it from happening with our own force of will? Or
you give me a knowledge nature check, and you can give me a knowledge arcana check or a nature check. It's up to you.
I mean, I've got Arcana.
You can give me a knowledge arcana or nature check.
Sure.
It's up to you.
Okay, alright. 16.
16's no good.
19.
19's no good.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are. The thing is, you're not feeling through your knowledge arcana. Both of you notice this isn't magically affecting you.
We just seeing it, but we're not actually frightened.
You're not actually frightened.
Oh.
It feels like a projection into your mind.
Do we feel weirded out that it's like we're just seeing these visions, but we're not afraid?
It's unusual. Yeah.
I, as a nimble halfling,
Yeah.
I can move into the same square somebody
Okay,
that is
yeah.
starts larger than me. So I move into her square and I go, the gas is scary, please stop inhaling it. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, you're
Okay.
funny.
I'm just gonna try doing this and continue walking.
Okay,
forward.
you do that, and again you see you screaming into the mirror, unsure whether or not the reflection is real or you are, and then an image of you running away from here. And you guys get to be about there. You're following the path, and everybody make an initiative check, or initiative roll.
I'm glad I can occupy the same square as somebody bigger than me. That's the best part of being a halfling.
It really is one of my favorite things.
15.
13.
Okay. Fox.
10. Wow.
6.
6.
Said initiative, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Crom.
15.
Sometimes I can go last.
13.
13.
13.
I go first usually.
And Clover.
12.
Oh, you guys all rolled terrible.
I know.
I roll terrible when it doesn't go in the box, apparently.
Okay.
It's in the box and bounced out.
You see shambling out of the mist at you 4. It's tough to see what they are at this point. These guys are underneath.
Is it mist all the way through?
It's mist everywhere.
Everywhere,
Yeah.
okay.
That's why it's enveloping back. Like he's basically created a tunnel, but it's the entire valley is filled with this. Everybody just for shits and giggles, give me a nature check right now.
Oh.
Not 20.
Not 20.
18.
18's good. 11's no good.
Do I add my wisdom or no?
This is int.
In check.
In tech.
Nature check.
Okay, because
Nature's in, yes.
okay, in that case it's just a 19.
19's good.
6.
6 is no good. 15 or betters know that this is not mist. These are spores coming from the mushrooms.
Not the good kind.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
This is how you're being communicated with. Through the spores. It's a telepathic communication through spores. You do know, you've heard of mushroom people that communicate this way. There have been stories in Swiftstream about, especially by the drunk dwarf with the sickle. He always tells the story about how he went and killed a whole bunch of mushroom people. And he loves telling that story. And didn't really mention spores too much, but yeah. You guys now see I like the little guy.
Alright, so when that happens, I just go, everybody at the ready. I don't think they want us here.
Yeah. So you see 4 lumbering humanoids. It's tough to make out anything. It is very dark down here. A lot of these mushrooms are blocking out the sun, as is some of the mist. They start lumbering towards you. And they're moving really slowly. And they kind of just shamble towards you. One of them makes it to Crom. And what's your passive perception?
15.
15 is perfect. You notice he is wearing the uniform of Swiftstream Town Guard. But his face has taken on some really unusual features. His skin has gone from, whatever skin is culturally appropriate, to this iridescent sheen that doesn't seem to have the sort of appearance of regular skin. It doesn't seem like when you look at somebody, you can see the blood, you can see the muscle.
Okay.
You don't see that on this person. And he comes and he takes a stab at you.
I'm gonna fly into. Well, I notice him right once before I do this. I'm gonna. Okay, he looks just like a normal town guard to me. So maybe he's hungry or something.
Maybe he's hungry.
I fly into a rage when I see him.
Okay, it's his initiative.
It's a free action. I can. Do
I
it
got to
on
double
your turn.
check. It's on your turn.
On your
No,
turn.
you can do it at any point. You can just fly into a rage. That's how half the stuff works that way. I cannot be surprised if I fly into a rage.
Okay, for now, sure. I've been meaning to double check this. I didn't. That's on me. But I don't think that's how it works. But anyway, for now, sure. You fly into a rage and you get attacked. And he'll hit you for 17 points of damage.
What type?
Poison.
Okay.
Sorry. 7 points of piercing damage and 10 points of poison damage. Okay. All right. That brings us to Crom.
Oh, you bastard! I'm gonna kill you! And I'm gonna punch him in the face.
All right, give him a punch.
Oh, right, 'cause you're not actually using your axe right now, are
No.
No.
you? You don't have it.
Reckless attack
No.
does a 25 hit.
With a reckless attack with disadvantage, you roll
No,
25.
advantage.
Advantage.
Oh.
Everything gets
Oh.
advantage
No, right,
against.
that's not an 8. That's
Yeah.
a 6.
It's just you get
So that
advantage on
is 20.
Yeah. 20 whatever hits.
Yeah. So I punch him in the face, and as a free action, I can make a grapple check. Since
Okay.
first I'm gonna do damage.
Yeah.
I do 8 damage with my fist,
Okay.
and then make a grapple check as a free action.
Yep.
And since I'm raging, I get advantage. That is worse.
Wow.
Do I? Does it hit with the 9?
9. You try to grab him and he just pushes you back.
All right, and then I'm gonna punch him in the gut with my other hand. With my second attack, sorry.
Yep.
That is bad. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
All right.
Okay. Crom goes to Phineas or Phidias.
Phidias? Oh my God,
Phidias.
Phidias is second. Wow.
Phidias is
All right,
second.
let's do this. I was
Phidias
not
has
expecting to
one
be
about
second.
5 feet away from him.
All
Oh wait,
right.
no, sorry, Clover does.
And these things look sickly and not like real people right now.
They really don't. No.
They really, really don't.
They really, really don't.
Okay. I have cards for a reason. I can remember what these things do.
As a bonus action, you can't do it as a free action, not on your turn.
Yes.
Oh,
That's-
rage.
Yes.
And there's no such
Then-
thing as free actions in 5th edition.
Then how?
That doesn't matter. You're in a rage now. Let's worry about it when we're not on camera.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to turn to. Okay, so you're punching one, and there's one on the other side.
So yeah, you're basically surrounded. One is about 5 feet from Clover. One is in Crom's face, and then there's 2 on either side of tiny little Blowhard over there, who's kind of still doing his thing.
Okay. So I'm going to turn to the one that he didn't punch, and look at the gangrenous whatever it is. And
Yep.
I'm going to do dissonant whispers and scream it. You need to see a doctor.
Okay. All right. Give me
Uh,
what does Dissonant Whispers do?
It needs to
love it.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Or
It takes damage and runs away as fast as it can.
is it a fear?
Is a fear, yes.
Okay, so roll me the damage.
Well, it has to make a wisdom saving throw for the damage. as
Okay.
well. So, DC is.
It passes the DC 17 on the dice.
Okay.
So it'll take half damage.
Gee, seriously? 8, so 4 damage.
And which one was this?
The one that he didn't punch.
So the one on Clover.
Yeah.
And for how much was that, sir?
4 because it was 8.
Okay,
nine
so
and a
4.
half.
Perfect. Okay. Give me as a free action a bardic knowledge check. I don't know if that's actually still a thing, but
Yep.
yeah, give me one of
Well,
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I can take general knowledges and apply
Yep.
out my proficiency. So I'm just bardic knowledge. So that's a 18.
18. You get the impression that these guys, they were once human, are no longer. They seem to be affected by the spores, and you do know that most plant-based life form is unaffected by things like fear and charm. You can still damage them psychically, but yeah. All right. Clover. You got one about 5 feet away from you. And you are feeling raucous good.
You don't scare me. I'm gonna teleport behind it. And
Okay.
then bop it twice in the back of the head.
Okay. Yeah. You're teleporting. Give me a intelligence check to figure out the right place to teleport.
Uh-oh.
It's a 5.
A 5. Roll a d4 and a d10.
Oh, shit.
8.
A 1.
Oh, a 1 and a 7.
A 1 and a 7. Okay. So you end up...
She's underneath me.
Yeah. You end up over here. You kind of just... Boop! Oh! Shit!
Actually, imagine it's the boop swings once. It's like, what?
What the fuck am I over here for? Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at it with the Ring of the Ram.
All right. The one in the back there or the one in the front?
The one by Phidias.
The one by Phidias. Okay.
Phidias.
Give me an attack roll. With advantage. You have poofed, even though it's whatever.
You were Clover's flying bodies.
It's gonna be a 16.
A 16 will hit.
Oh wait, well, it'll be more because it's with the
16 is more than enough.
And then I think it's 2d10 force damage. I'm gonna have to open my phone.
2d10 sounds right.
Yeah.
It actually sounds.
Oh wait, that's a
Those
d20.
are
isn't
those are D20.
Yeah.
it? I'm drunk.
I'm gonna take that 9.
9 and 8.
17 points of damage. Perfect. So you take
And it
7.
gets knocked back 5 feet.
It gets knocked back 5 feet. It gets a strength check on that, doesn't it? Yeah, I rolled a 19. It's fine.
Okay.
So it will take
17.
17 points of damage, and give me a d4 roll. 2. So you stumble. What was it? 1, 2, 5 feet this way in your drunken stupor. And that is your turn. Would you bring those to Fox?
Alrighty, so I am going to move.
Mm-hmm. These are 10 feet squares.
10 feet, so
Yep.
10 feet over.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast a lightning bolt.
Perfect. They're nicely
right
lined
there.
up there, aren't they?
Yeah.
They really are.
So, I'm going to cast it as level 4.
Wow. You have level 4 magic, eh?
Yeah.
Level
I only
7's casters.
I only got one, so.
Yeah, may as well pop
Might as
your
well
chair
use
now.
Is there not a good? What are the spells? Level 4 spells.
Yeah, Dimension Door is the good one.
Yeah, but I don't have it. So, 1,
I think Corner Cold.
4.
Yeah.
That's what I like about 5th edition. You don't really need extra damaging spells because you're just casting to higher level.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Usually
7th
it's
level
almost better
spells are kind of neat.
always mechanically to
Oh, sorry.
Then not
higher
necessarily.
level damage spell. Like when you have fireballs, you've never cast them.
11.
What is the spell save DC?
15. It is a dex save against 14.
14, so one passes and one does not.
DC only 14.
What's your int?
My int's 19.
So you're
That's
4
plus
plus
4
plus 3. No, it's not. It's your save is 15.
Is it 15? Okay, sorry.
It's 8 plus
What's your
proficiency plus
proficiency?
your.
3.
It might be 4 at level 7.
Is it?
Maybe.
'Cause I have 3.
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
One
matter.
rolled a 19, one rolled a 10.
Alright, so
So one passed,
Yeah,
one
11,
didn't.
15, 21, 25, 28, 32,
Oh, that's terrible.
36, 40.
40 points of damage. Fantastic.
Success takes half.
Yes. So. All right. So the one in front of Crom, kind of manages to fall over a little bit and take a little bit less of it, but the one in the back gets blasted by the full of it, and it's like, oh my god! All right. That is Fox. Kyler, you are blowing your blower. It has got 1 round left on it. You've been blowing it for 9 rounds.
Yeah, I I'd be worried about that, but we've got more pressing matters.
Just wanted you to know.
Somewhat. Well, no, I appreciate it. So I'm gonna jump back into Crom's spot.
Okay. Are you still maintaining it?
No.
No? Okay, so you drop that.
I will drop that. I will one sword out, my short sword.
Okay.
It is a very lovely short sword.
Okay.
And in my other hand,
So you have this little halfling that scurries under your loincloth. Your vision is, your little thing
I apologize.
dangling down in front of his eyes.
Later, it's gonna be Flash. You're under Crom's loincloth.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, you're not on top of him. You are so underneath him.
That's fair. Just so you know, I'm in the same
Yep.
spot. Flame blade.
Flame blade. Very cool.
Crom should just like pop a squat.
So now I'm dual,
Right on. Yep.
and I'm gonna take a shot at this douche.
Woo!
That's a fly.
Yeah, so the one that is engaged with Crom. Sounds
So,
great. Give
Advantage?
me, yeah, you are a rogue. Give me some advantage attack.
So 18 to 17
Yeah, that'll hit.
plus 4, yeah. And then it's gonna be D6.
You get a sneak attack on this.
So that's who's got the PHP? Sorry,
What level rogue are you?
I am a level 5 rogue.
3d6.
4 rogue. Sorry,
3d6.
36. Sweet. 50, also
I
you.
think 5 gets 4.
You.
5 gets, like a level 5 you get something.
You get 3d6 level 5. You're at 2d6. You were below that.
Oh, okay, so 2d6. Just drop the lowest one.
Okay. So that's gonna be 12.
12 points of damage.
Do I get 2 hits?
You have an offhand with your flame blade, so why don't you make an attack with that?
So with dual wielding in 5th edition, it's main attack, your secondary. You can use a bonus action to.
Oh,
use
so
your
you've used a
secondary.
bonus action to activate your flame blade.
Yeah.
So on your next turn, you can...
Stabby,
Yeah.
stabby.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
It gives you the ability to make a secondary attack with this.
All right. So Kyler brings us to the top of the order, and all of you now hear or see in your mind. You see what you've been seeing. You see yourself on dry land gasping for water. You are parched, and then you running away from here. You see yourself reaching for coins that you can never quite reach. They're always just out of your grasp. And then there's a vision of you running away from here. And then there's a vision of you being caught, put in prison, and being beaten. And then slowly a big hand comes up over your shoulder. And then you running away from here. You see yourself as a well-respected man of business. Well-dressed. People looking to you and being like, thank you for your service, sir. You are the greatest. Women going up to you and being like, whatever is that smell? And then you running away from here. You're there. All of your animals are dead. And you're looking up at the sky and you're like, why? And then you running away from here. You reaching down into your loincloth. And that panic as there's nothing there. And then you running away from here. You, a bright light on your eyes. There's no shadows anywhere. There are voices yelling at you, telling you what to do. And then you running away from here. You passed out on the ground, trying to stand up, but physically incapable of moving. You running away from here. A group of cloaked figures marching through your brothel. Knives at the ready, steely, murderous eyes, and you running away from here. And then all of you get the same message. Please leave us alone. Top of the order. Comes towards you. Comes towards you. Goes towards you. And then there's one on little Phineas in the back.
Is it
I think I made the acrobatics check.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, Clover. One takes a swing at you. It's got, you guys can see, it has a sword, but the sword appears to be part of its body. It looks to be somewhat plant-based. It kind of extends, like they only have one hand. The other hand has a shield that is very much a Swiftstream shield, but in their weaponized hand is this mushroom thing. And it hits you for 7 points of damage, and then an additional 10 of poison damage. So 7 points of mundane. The one, there's 2 on you.
And
him. I mean, they're going to go after you.
Alright.
The cool thing about me.
What is your AC?
I can hide
18.
behind you.
Okay, so 1 hits, 1 misses.
They get advantage.
Oh, right. They both hit. Thank you. You take 14 physical damage
Okay.
and 20 poison damage. And then the one on you comes and swings at you, and it goes to hit you because you're so low, it misses you entirely, and now its sword is stuck in the ground, which is kind of ironic for a plant-based creature to be stuck in the ground.
My plan has worked.
And if you wish, you could use your reaction to make an attack of opportunity.
All right. Can I make it a cantrip?
You absolutely could.
Can I slap him in disgust?
I believe that would be the appropriate response.
With a vicious mockery?
Yes.
Yay.
All right, can I make a will save, please?
All right. Oh, it's going to fail that.
All right. And it takes 1 damage.
1 damage.
Wow. It swings at me, I'm just like, huh! How dare you swing at me?
All right.
You don't like swinging knives.
You guys notice the ones that hit you, when they hit you with their swords and it pierces your flesh, it kind of hardens their skin when they've hit you, sort of recuperating some of the damage that they've taken. Not necessarily recuperating the damage, rather, but it's almost as though there's been like a clear varnish painted over top of the damage that they've gotten. Temporary hit points. All right. So that is them. That goes down to Crom.
I'm going to punch the one in the stomach in front of me.
Okay.
All right.
The one that you've already been hitting?
Yeah.
Yep.
25.
Perfect.
He takes 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Or sorry, no. 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to try to grapple him.
Okay.
So
Oh, you will be able to do it.
I won't.
You will, yes.
Okay, that's well, it's a 20.
Yeah, he rolled a 3.
4.
Yeah.
So now that he's grappled,
What are you grabbing, just so I know?
I punched him in the stomach.
Okay, yep.
And
Okay.
grabbing him by the
Yeah.
shoulder and the stomach.
Yep.
Just grabbing whatever plant-based thing is there.
Yeah,
Or his
yeah.
belt or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take him
Yeah.
and going to smack him into the other guy.
All right, give me a strength check.
Okay.
You're raging, so I'm assuming you get advantage.
24.
That's fine. And now make an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. Good thing it was with advantage.
Yep.
21.
21 will hit 2d10 plus your strength.
That's the 8.
Good thing I have you, Kelly.
There's your other detail.
5, 10, 14, and then 17. 17.
17. Okay, so you smash him. You smash a fucker with another fucker. The guy that you hit takes a lot of damage, and you notice that the guy that you're hitting him with also takes a bit of damage as well.
This is vaguely familiar.
Right. Yeah, I know. Hey!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And so you're smashing the one that he really got with the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Duh!
Yeah, he's looking pretty rough.
Duh, mushroom!
All right. Ah!
The phenomenal.
You guys take a move at all? Bonus action, anything like that?
No, use my bonus action. It's not my turn.
Right. Okay. So that goes to Phidias.
All right. I'm going to turn to the one in front of me and I'm going to go, it's time to toss this salad! And then I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers on him.
All right. Yeah.
So, yes.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Give me 1 sec. I have it here somewhere. Or I don't.
I know it's a dexterity saving throw. What's your... Oh, and it fails. What is the
Damage?
damage?
I have to remember that, because apparently I didn't print that card out.
I mean, at this rate, one of you is going to have a green thumb.
Daggers. 4d4 slashing damage.
All right, give me some
Yeah.
damage.
I can't even tell if this is like for role playing or you genuinely have that.
So far, you've done 1 damage to this fellow.
That's a 7 plus 4, so 11 points of damage.
All right.
Good thing is it lasts a whole minute and I can keep just shredding.
Okay.
No, it's Cloud of Daggers.
Clover.
It just sits there.
Yeah, you're basically standing beside one. He's attacked you with his arm branch.
Alright,
It's more of a
kill
fun.
him.
All right, that's a good idea. All right, give me an attack.
I'm gonna spend a key point to stun him
Okay.
when I do it.
All right.
It's gonna be a 24
Sounds good.
for one and a 15 for the other.
They're both good.
They both gonna hit?
We both gonna hit.
They both gonna hit. He is going to take 5, 7.
7 points of damage. Give me a d4.
He's gonna be stunned. 3.
So he's stunned.
Yeah.
And you stumble over this way. He tries to take a swing at you, totally misses. And he doesn't really fall to the ground, but you hit him right in the... And he's just like, I'm a plant, but this still affects me somehow. Right? Yes.
Right in the chlorophyll.
Right in the chlorophyll. Yeah. He's not too happy about that.
It's my god laser.
He's stunned.
Are you guys taking movement or anything like that? Or are you
Not
just
my
gonna...
beauty.
Move it.
Oh.
I'm gonna...
It's a 5 foot, 40 foot, and it's
Okay.
enter and then
to the other side.
All right. Anywhere in particular?
Behind the other guy.
Behind this guy?
No, the other guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
All right.
Think now.
He is. Give me a D10 and a D4.
Also, question for you.
Yes.
Do these understand language?
You can definitely try to communicate. It would appear that they communicate telepathically. So you actually end up right in the middle of the whole mess.
I meant to do that.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
invisible.
Nobody can see me here right now, you guys. Yeah.
Actually, if it's low light, there's a 90% chance that
Fox.
All right, so
I'm holding one.
is the one that you're holding the one that was hurt really bad? The one that was hit by the full front
think
of
they're-
the
No,
lightning
no,
bolt?
that's the guy I hit.
The one that he's holding, it seems pretty hurt. Not as hurt as the one who's
I think
taken.
you picked up this one to hit this one.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Are you trying to find the most hurt or the least hurt?
I'm trying to find the one that I hit the most with the lightning bolt.
That is this guy right here.
The one he's beating the shit out of.
The one that is not grappled by Crom.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast a magic missile at
Alright.
level 2.
Level 2? Okay.
5 plus 2, 7. 8, 10.
10 points of damage. Okay. Oh, still up.
Damn it!
I know. It's a shame.
Sorry, part of my move action. I'm just
Yep.
gonna go.
All right. So that brings us to Kyler.
I'm practicing my stabbing.
All right. You're stabbing with your stabbing knife. Which one are you stabbing?
Well, he's right in front of us.
Yeah, the one not grappled by Crom.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds like a smart idea.
Yeah.
Kill him dead.
So, 15.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He's dead.
Okay.
That's 3 ones.
Yeah.
That's exactly how much you needed.
Hey!
So you're like,
So,
and he's just like, oh.
Just
That's really, he dies really disappointed. Yeah.
like,
All right. You gonna take a move?
actually, I'm gonna jump into. This is not us, is it?
No, it's us.
That's
That's
us.
Clover.
That's
Yeah,
Clover.
that's Clover.
Gonna jump into Phineas's square,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my
I
bonus.
don't think you
action.
guys can both be in the same
We
space
can,
because you're the same size.
Yeah, but it's a 10-foot square.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay,
yes.
that's true. So you guys are standing next to each other, halfling bros, wondering when we're gonna eat next.
But I'm going to use my bonus action to hide behind the thing he's fighting. It's a creature bigger than me.
You're right, it is. Are you trying to hide from it?
No.
Okay.
From him?
Yeah.
Well,
so...
I mean... Wait, I was here, so...
Yeah. Alright, give me a stealth check. What are you hiding from?
His own inner demons.
Yeah, I guess that's going to be it then.
What?
I'll just hide from it. I thought about, I figured there was going to be something possibly sneaking up on us, but fuck it.
He's
Okay, there is a guy here.
I think that guy has not been touched.
Nope, he's been punched.
Punched.
And
Yeah,
he's
sure, I'll just
stunned.
go after them.
Kill him.
You go up to him?
Yeah, I'll
You're just gonna go right up to his face. Right on.
Punch him.
You've already stabbed.
That was
No, I know. So
Stupid
my
face.
bonus action instead is
Oh, right.
B shape.
You're gonna beast shape bonus
I'm gonna
action?
Wild shape right in front of them.
Okay, so your
Brown bear.
flaming hand disappears
Yeah.
Into a paw.
into a paw of a, what was it?
Brown bear.
A brown bear. Alright.
He can't do anything anyway.
And the top of the order, you guys all now see in your mind a face. And it's a face. It's a mushroom person face. And you all feel this just overwhelming sense of sadness. And you all look around and you see just outside, like just inside your field of vision in the darkness, a bunch of people, mushroom people, are standing there watching you. And you guys are just the overwhelming sense of why do you always kill us? Why do you always hurt us? What have we done to deserve this? We want peace, and all we get is violence.
You can't even
Can I?
attack.
I'm gonna
they
yell.
can't
I'm gonna
even
yell
attack
it. Can I
first.
yell it as a free action?
Are you wearing your headband? No?
No.
No? Perfect. You're clueless. Yes, you think yelling is a great idea.
We just want to get through. I don't even want to fight you.
I want you, in your drunken state, to give me an intelligence check.
Do I get it at advantage?
Yeah, why not? You're feeling creative, being drunk and all.
I need it. It's a 9.
Right. Why not? 9? No, it's an intelligence. You don't get a single bonus to that?
Mine is 10.
Oh,
I
wow.
could be really lucky.
You could, yes.
It's an 11.
That's all you needed. You needed a 10. You, being somebody who excels in communication, gets the idea that they communicate through thought,
Okay.
through telepathy, but through sending images to each other. It's not necessarily through a language based on speech. It's through a language based on emotional connection and shared visions and that kind of thing. And you know that you know that the spores facilitate that. That said, one attacks Skylar, one attacks Phineas, and the one that is being grabbed by you is going to try and squirm away. Give me a strength check.
I swear they attacked first.
They did. Yeah.
Oh,
so contradictory.
Beginning of the turn.
22.
22. You were able to hang on to him.
Beginning of the turn.
Yes.
Still standing in the cloud of daggers.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So it's going to take some damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was 10.
10.
Nice.
All right. You also notice none of the people around you staring at you look anything like these guys. These guys are, you could tell, were once human, but have been changed to serve them. These guys look completely different. The face that you saw with the sense of sadness that you were sent looks like a completely different person. Looks
Like a Goomba.
kind of like these guys. All right.
We have a question.
Yes.
Can I send an image back to them and in retort say, in reaction to them sending us that image
Yep.
of the image of me witnessing them swinging first?
Yeah. Okay, you do that. Okay, so yeah, I'll go around. We'll give you all an action to send back something. So you give them
Like literally.
yeah,
what I saw
them
was
swinging
them.
first,
Yeah.
and then they send back to you this dwarf with a sickle killing their children. They send back to you Raoul ravaging their city. They send back to you other humans coming in killing their people. What are you going to send?
I'm gonna send them my
Hugs.
druidic empathy.
All right, they send. Give me a persuasion check. What image are you sending them?
I'm gonna send them one of the druid groves that I visited
Okay.
while witnessing a solstice event of just nature, its bounty, and everybody trying to protect it with their literal blood. and death.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a persuasion check.
Drunk Clover's best Clover.
So 19.
19. Yeah, they respond to you, and they feel the connection, and the one that's attacking you kind of stops and stands up and drops the sword, doesn't drop the shield.
So they see me running through their valley, not touching anything. In front of me is this circus, and Raoul's on top of it, and he's laughing at me. And I'm running, and then I catch him. I just start punching his face.
Yeah. Give me a persuasion with advantage.
It's like 30 minutes of just swing after swing.
You're
after
gonna be
swing.
fine.
It's that,
20.
Yeah. They are.
You got a nat 20.
You got a nat 20?
Yeah.
It's God of
You
War where you
feel
can just start punching Zeus and you don't stop
the guy on
as long as
top
you
of
hit the
you
button.
go completely limp. And in fact, it starts to sort of disintegrate around you and onto you. And any damage that you've taken has been healed as this thing is destroyed by its creators in order to heal you in your quest to destroy Raoul. What do you guys say?
Do you want to go first?
No, you may go first.
All right, cool. So when this flashes into my mind, I just send back dicks, and the only tagline at the end is go, those ones in the corner that are touching, that's called docking. And that's all I sent them.
Give me persuasion with disadvantage. Why would we touch each other's heads?
Hang on. If you roll two nat 20s,
I thought docking was cool.
No, it's two. It's when the foreskin goes over one.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
That's a nat 20 and a 13.
Woo!
But because it's a 13, it's still a 23.
Wow, yeah.
so in the mist you see two of them, they bend over and they start rubbing their hands together.
The one in front of you, the guy in front of you just kind of looks in and is like, all right, drops his sword, shield's still up. Would you want to send anything back?
I'm gonna think about us making good friends with the Grugs, and we're just making friends with everybody, and how we're always nice all the time, and we're skipping along, loving each other, and singing happy music, and we never hurt anything, and we always love animals, and we pet them real nice.
So it's just basically Clover being really happy with a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
I give you
Literally
persuasion.
hugging trees.
Literally hugging
As she's
trees.
studying them, this slowly starts grabbing the tree next to you.
This is all true, right? Yeah, that's the important part. Okay, so give me a persuasion check. It'll be fun.
That's a 15.
I rolled a 7, so you're probably
so then
good.
I'm good. It's a
I actually
17.
rolled really bad on all those opposed checks.
amazing.
Okay, so yeah, all of the servants here kind of they take a step back, except the one that was on top of you. It was very close to dying. You were like, you probably felt you could have.
I was gonna throw it on the ground and stomp on his head, but yeah.
It used its essence to
Healing.
whatever. So these mushroom people, they come close to you. The guys with the shields take a few steps back, but they still kind of keep themselves interposed between them and you.
I sit.
And they look at each of you and they send you this image of Raoul, and then there's this image of like just stop it all. They send you an image of the dwarf with the sickle. Stop it all. They send you an image. It's of the murder circus when it came through. It created this path. It destroyed parts of their mushroom huts. And it was almost like it came through in just like a joyous destructive, murderous thing. Like Raoul was at the head. He had this huge sword. It's actually an axe that he was wielding, like really, like loosely, like no problems on either side, slicing through everything. Behind him sat a hooded figure, a tiny hooded figure about the size of both of you. And then you hear in your mind whispers, just whispers. They go through, they destroy everything. There's other humans riding on horseback. Some of them are killing them. Some of them aren't. They do send you a few faces of these humans and they're crying. You do see one of the giant cars of the murder circus has inside of it the council of Swiftstream, and they're there, they're kind of morose. There is one person who's standing behind the bars, staring out at the mushroom people with a stern, just hateful look on his face. That's Rudan, those of you who've met him. He does not look happy to be where he is. And you see them passing through, going this way. And they look at each of you, and to each one of you, a small mushroom person walks up, and they each hold in their hand this sort of lattice bag with a mushroom that's very heavy with spores in it. They each hand it to you. One is
I
excuse
stare
me.
at it awkwardly.
Yeah, one is blue, one is red. And you see a vision in your mind of the blue one being thrown at somebody's feet and a powder going up and the person being completely confused. And then you see another one of a person lying and they're on the verge of death, and they throw this red spore mushroom at it, and the person breathes in the spores and some of their wounds are miraculously healed. And they give each of you each one of these. And
The bear looks at them confused.
at this point, one of these, an older, really old mushroom comes walking up to you, gives you an image of its own face, and you just feel the sense of, please. And the mist parts. You see this old mushroom is concentrating. He's parting the mist for you. And there's a path that goes all the way out to the other side of the canyon.
I start jogging through.
Alright, so you go after. What are you going to do?
So we get to choose one of
They
each?
give you each one.
Okay.
Like one of each. They give
Okay.
you one of each. You each have a blue mushroom and a red mushroom. The blue mushroom will cause somebody to be incapacitated. The red mushroom will heal somebody.
I want to. Oh, this is images. This is gonna be rough. Portray to them like the vision of a leader. Like I would like to speak to a leader for a second.
Do you get the feeling that old mushroom who's casting the spell, he's the leader?
Okay. I want to show them an image of my academy and shield. Joyous camaraderie between all of the soldiers, just so that like when we come back, that I'll make sure that this does not happen. I will be their protector.
Okay. They send back to you an image of. It's inside a forest. It's a clearing of trees, and there's a single mushroom standing alone in the middle of this clearing. And you get the impression that they want to be alone. They would appreciate protection,
Okay.
but they just want to live.
Okay.
They have been hunted for a very long time.
I just wanted to.
Are you gonna say any final parting words to the mushroom people?
Well,
Or-
if it finds a way to like put the mushrooms onto the bear, then awesome, because I'm still kind of like bear form. But I will send them. an
Yeah,
image
sure.
of-
I mean, let's say the mushrooms are strung together and they hang it over your neck and they're on either side of you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And I will send them a beautiful image of what the bear is going to do to that dwarf with the sickle. You ever see The Revenant?
No,
Yeah.
but I get
Is it-
the idea. He bites his throat, doesn't he?
Oh, he gets mauled like crap. I'm pretty sure that's the reason he got his Oscar finally.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm going to DiCaprio.
Okay, that sounds fun. So you're running away. Phidias, are you gonna
I'm
send
gonna
an?
send an
Okay.
image as I'm going.
Yeah.
Should be punching Raoul in the face.
Yeah. They send back here like, yeah, that sounds good. We like that.
You want to go first?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send them
me
Just a
chopping
tip.
off Raoul's arm, and me blowing them lots of kisses as I run down the way.
You just.
As I do an image of just like it's a mushroom face,
It's all pastel.
and there's it's pure confusion. Like, just
All I could imagine from that description was like you cutting off Raoul's arm and then using that arm to blow the kisses as you're running, and I'm like, that is.
It's all
That's
pastel.
amazing.
You mean
I
like it's
intended
sticking
that
around or
fully.
something.
yeah.
So
Hideous.
as we get out of the clearing, right
Okay.
before we leave,
Okay.
I go back and I wink at a bunch of them and I send one more dick pic and then I leave. But seriously, before just to explain, it was a bunch of them.
Yes,
and
no,
there was
I-
only 2 of them in the back doing.
Yeah, no,
okay.
I get it.
It was like
Mushroom dicks. All right. So, you guys exit the valley of the mushroom,
I wish I could have high.
and you see like when you come out of the bottom, it's actually a relatively short village. It's probably only about 400 feet across the whole entire thing. It's a fairly small thing. You do see a couple more of these black, burnt out areas of the ground. It's a very craggy area. A few trees, a lot of rocks, and you see about 200 feet in the distance is a river that's going. You've crossed this river before. Now you've always noticed just north of the bridge, there's a bridge that you've built. There is a waterfall there. And you all see in the waterfall are 3 humans clearly bathing. They're naked. And on the coast are 3 sort of piles of clothing. And there's some swords and shields.
What's on the shield? What's the sigil?
You can't quite tell from here.
I'm gonna
But
drop
it
shit.
definitely looks like...
I have aggression because I'm an orc. Because I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
relative
yeah.
orc strength, orc kind. So I.
You're a half-orc.
I thought half orcs.
No.
didn't have that,
But
yeah.
I have a belt of orc kind, which gives me the aggression.
Oh, okay.
Which means as a bonus action, you can.
Yes, no, I know what it does.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
Fast?
you run really fast.
So so I can move 40, 80, 160 feet around,
Yeah.
and I'm going to I'm going to assume they're enemies, and I'm just going to start sprinting at them.
No! I'm gonna scream, stop! I want to see them
So
naked.
2 of them don't seem to notice you, and one looks up and he's like, "Whoa, shit! Hey, 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 hey!"
I'm going to be looking for the sigil on the
It's
shield.
Swiftstream guard sigil. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Raoul!
We're here for you,
Okay.
dude.
Okay.
Relax. Okay.
Is he still naked?
I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, he's naked in a pool, and the other 2 guys are just like, what? Oh shit!
Shriveled into themselves.
She told us he would be cool. But just chill, man. Just chill. All right, listen. I don't think this is the wrong way, but we're gonna talk to Fox because we know that you're kind of nuts. Fox is with you, right?
I point like a
Eventually we
mile
catch
back.
180, 180 feet.
They look and they're like, yeah, just chill. Trust me, okay? Like, we deserted. You know, Leaf Bottom sent us. Dude, this it's okay. Chill, dude.
You deserted.
Yeah, of course, he's nuts. Why
How
would you
many
kill
mo-
mushrooms?
How many of my goblins did you kill when you attacked me?
How many of humans have you killed? Are we doing a contest here? Come on.
How many fingers do you have?
He's got all of his fingers.
How many goblins did you kill?
Enough.
You killed 10?
At this point, you guys are all there.
I'm gonna cast silence on Crom.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Okay. He's cool, right?
First, we need to figure out what's going on.
All right, look. So we're not cool with what's been going on. Like, we were following orders, and I mean, I kind of get, Raoul's beef with you, whatever. He's a really good leader. He was a really good leader. Okay, he was. Until he met Grix. That dude is fucking crazy, man. Like, He does some really strange shit. He wanted us to go into there to kill all those. Did you meet the mushroom people?
Yeah,
They were pretty cool, right? Like, I've never seen anything like that before. Although, fucking Sharpie's always talking about them. I always thought he was full of shit, but now I see that he's, he's a sociopath. So listen, we're here, and the other two guys are just like, yeah. Wait, no, don't tell him, just leave. No, shut up, they told us to do this. Okay, look, Leaf Bottom sent us here because we can get you inside. All right, we can get you in the back door tonight. Okay, like we'll sneak in there. It's huge. The whole place is huge. You guys can hang out, scout it out, figure out the right time to attack. All right, like just trust, man. Like Leaf Bottom sent us.
Can I roll an insight?
Of course.
Can I see if I'm
Your
actually
advantage
smelling
on that.
legitimate fear on him?
What's that?
Like animals are sensitive to things like fear and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna see
So-
if I can smell it on him.
While this is happening,
Like see if
Yeah,
he's
give me
legitimately
an insight check.
while this is happening, Phineas is snuck up to the edge of the lake, and
Yeah.
as he's saying that, he just kind of lays down, and he's just like, he just starts like using prestidigitation to like draw on the water. And he's like, the back door, eh? Just trying to like upset him to like,
I haven't met you before, have I?
not
19.
intimately.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's 17.
What? Oh, sorry.
Oh, am I gonna insight? Yeah, I'll insight.
Yeah, if you want an insight.
Sure.
You don't get advantage unless you have a reason
No,
to
I
get
just pick up
advantage.
two and just.
Okay.
That's
I'm proficient. 18.
18.
that's a 16.
16. They seem to be telling the truth.
Crom's calming down now,
Okay.
but he's making a mental note of this guard's face in his head.
Okay, yeah.
He's gonna kill him later.
Yeah, okay.
Those images that the mushroom people sent of the
Crying guards.
crying guards,
Yeah.
were they them?
Killed my beautiful goblin.
Whatever.
Yeah, but you said to yourself, like, disposable. You justify yourself killing them all the time.
Okay. You know what? That's okay. We believe you.
Huh?
Lead the way. A couple paces up front.
Yeah. Cool.
The bear grunts.
Can we like get our clothes on?
No.
Man, like I'm not gonna go naked. Come on. It's cold out. It's gonna be night soon.
Do you have extra guard uniforms?
No, like we left like just they were racing over the bridge. They're going to what is it? Kraken wagon? Yeah, Kraken wagon. Apparently there's some like gnomish savior that they need to get there.
Good idea. I start grabbing the one guy's clothes and I start putting them on. I untie my loincloth, I throw it at him, and
Okay.
and I just start putting on his guard uniform.
It does not fit you at all.
Yeah, but that's what's gonna be hilarious. My
Okay,
God.
yeah. And the one guy's just like got your loincloth. Is it got the pouch of eating in it?
No, I took that out. I took all the stuff off my loincloth.
Okay. So you're there. You got a lot of shit in your loincloth. You're untying your loincloth right now. You've picked up his stuff. You're doing your thing. You
Yeah.
can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're basically standing over his uniform and slowly transitioning into a shitty looking guard.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
And you're still drawing and
as the guards are getting up to go to the uniforms, I just start pushing one of them away and just being like, and he goes downwards, it just kind of slides over.
God
And
damn it.
He just like goes for it again, slides over.
Give me a luck check.
I'll just sit on one of their.
I mean,
Give me a d6, yeah. Give me a luck check.
that's a 6.
Later.
Okay. There
Give
you
you a
go.
wink.
I literally
Excellent.
sit
To
on one of the
Kraken
piles of
wagon.
gear and just.
Alright guys, like
You should take the sword.
seriously, are we gonna do this or not?
Yeah, let's go.
And we need our clothes. Like he stands up, he's fully naked. Like and he's
I'd say mine,
not
it's
that
fine.
impressive. Yeah.
Well, he
So
was just in a lake.
yeah.
He
It's cold.
was in the pool.
Yeah, the water was cold. All right. So they lead you through this really roundabout way of the forest, and you come to a clearing, and you guys can see in the distance the murder circus. It's there. It's parked. They're like, okay, seriously, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. One of them whispers a spell. You know it to be pass
Pass without trace.
trace.
Uh-huh.
And
Not
yeah, nice.
What?
Ooh, Crom looks like. I don't know if that's gonna focus in. There you go. Look at you, beautiful bastard. So they lead you through. You guys see a couple guards posted, but they're all drunk and they're all sleeping. And they head up to this back door area, and one of them pulls out this thing and he starts fucking with the door a little bit. The other two are guarding, and the other two, like, they're watching. Yeah, you good? Okay. So they open the door. The door opens slowly, and they disappear inside the door.
I'm gonna follow in.
All right.
As
Through
we're,
the door?
I was gonna say, as we're following,
Yeah.
I want to prestidigitation, take some dirt,
Yeah.
and I want to write on his belly, not Crom. Just
Awesome.
to add and help with the
Okay.
look. With the
Disguise,
look.
right?
It might
Perfect.
help. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
You never
it might
know.
help.
So you guys all walk in.
Can I fit through the door?
Oh yeah, it's a normal sized door. Oh, you're a bear. No, you can't.
Okay, I'll
Is he still a bear? That only lasts an
Yeah.
hour. 2 hours.
No, he recently became a
Okay.
bear.
Yeah.
You just bear.
It's like just after nightfall, so actually it would have been gone for
Oh,
a while
okay.
now. Yeah. So you guys all walk in. It's pitch black. Those of you with dark vision can see you're in this large room. And the three guys are standing at the other end of it by a door. As soon as all of you get in, the door behind you slams shut. Bars drop down in front of you. Lights come on, and out through the door walks Raoul. And another door opens behind you. Let's go, guys.
Oh.
See you next week.
Hey!
All right.
That is it for today's
I have a
session.
question.
I will answer it when we're off camera. Thank you all very much for watching. This has been
Bombs behind me.
the Third Realm Live. I'm Nick. Have a great night, everybody. And next week, the other shows we have. Road to Ranked is Fridays. Yeah, you probably should. You should
Always going.
support North of Nerdy. It's Nearly Nerdy's on Thursdays at 7:30. Road to Ranks Fridays. It's on Fridays at 7 p.m. And Quest Accepted is the matinee on the weekends at 2 p.m. It's actually pretty entertaining. I was surprised that I enjoyed it. There you go. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, North of Nerdy. And have a great night, everybody.
Well, there goes my cool idea.
Oh.
It's like, cool, as we all start walking in the door, take one of those coconut bombs, drop it behind